Don't forget to hit record.
And that's a great way to start tonight's session. So it's I'm really excited to have some of our older players here, and also a whole new stream of new players that I haven't played with before. So everybody's going to introduce herself here in just a second, and we're going to get going. First, we got Heidi.
Hi, I'm Heidi, also known as Julia in real life. I am playing a ranger who is lawful good because they work for the city guard and just picked up some ranger skills along the way.
Awesome. And next up is Celine.
Hi, my name's Amanda. Playing Celine. She's a half-elf druid.
Awesome. And then now we have Thaladrin.
Yeah, my name's Ryan. I'm playing Thaldrin, Eladrin Rogue Thief.
Awesome.
And yeah, that's it.
Good stuff, man. All right, and let's see if I say it right. Taki.
Hey.
Did I do it?
Yeah,
Good
you
job.
actually did.
So, what's your name, Sarah?
I'm Sarah. I'll be playing Taki, a very scarable bard. A very scarable bard.
So you're skittish?
Yeah, she's a very skittish bard who doesn't know why she lied in the first place.
Nothing scary in the Feywild, so you'll be all right. Valora.
Hi, I'm Brittany, and I'll be playing Valora, the wood elf cleric of life and cleric of Helm, who just wants to protect people.
Awesome.
It sounds like you guys might need it.
Yeah. Valerie.
Hi, I'm Lindsay. I'm just a human wizard who's just trying to restore her family's name and be the very best she can.
Awesome. And Grim.
Hi, I'm Joseph. I'm playing a barbarian druid folk hero named Grim.
Awesome, man. Real quick, I'm going to run through you guys real quick because I meant to ask you to say where you're from. So, Heidi, where are you from?
Oh, I am from Texas.
Texas.
Hi.
Celine, where are you from?
I am from Toronto, Canada.
Awesome. Got Canada in here. Thaladrin, where are you from?
Southern California, right outside LA.
Awesome. Taki, where are you from? I should know where Sarah's from. She'll tell us in a minute. Valora, where are you from?
I'm from Newfoundland, Canada.
Awesome. Lots of Canadians. Valerie.
Oklahoma.
Yeah. Valerie.
Yeah, I'm Alberta, Canada.
Awesome.
Ooh.
And Grim, where are you from?
Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Awesome.
Ooh.
You don't want to ever.
So,
There's a lot of books that take place in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah. If
I did not know that, but it's a tourist town. You don't want to be here.
if Camilla would have been able
That's
to,
why it's a
Tell me
tourist
about
town.
if Camilla would have been able to stay with us tonight, she's from Brazil. If you guys get to play with her,
Ooh.
she's a great player. And I hate that, but it's very late for her tonight, and she had a long day. But anyways, yeah, so good. We it's always fun when we play modules and we have people from complete different countries. So we've had that before. So tonight we're gonna jump right in here to tonight's game. So our adventurers have been adventuring for a long time. They've actually some have been together, some haven't fought together before, but they're known to the adventuring world, and it's through this through their the stories of the accomplishments that they've done that the city of Ashbourne has reached out to them. Ashbourne has an issue, and they have a problem that is oppressing their city, and so they sought these adventurers specifically because of their amazing tales of dragon slaying ability. And the scene as we open up here is one of, you can see our heroic adventurers are on horseback. They're being escorted by elegant guard of the city, and they're just about to approach the city gate. And the closer they get to the gate, they can hear the cheering and sounds of jubilee and excitement. And the closer they get, they can make out that the streets are lined full of citizens and of all different stature. And as they begin to walk into the entrance, as they look to their left and to their right, they can see several up front is kind of where the children are, and they notice that, for the sake of understanding what it might look like, it'd be like they're wearing LARP gear. So it's not that they have shields and swords. It's these the shields are made out of things like sticks, and the swords are basically sticks, and the various things they have. But you can see they've really tried to dress up in all adventuring gear. And as you guys are coming in, if y'all could each give me a straight D20 roll as you guys are coming in on horseback here into this town. So Heidi, what did you get on your D20 roll? Clean D20.
7.
Oh dear God.
So as Heidi comes in again, you notice off to you, you do catch out of the corner of your eye. You can see that one has made a little makeshift bow, and it kind of looks up at you. It looks to be a little girl, and she kind of shyly, she's like pulling her bow, looking at you. And Celine, can you give me a straight D20 roll?
I'd like to give her
yeah.
a wink and a thumbs up, by the way.
Yeah. So as you do that, you can see that she is a little bit, like blushing. And Celine, can you give me a straight?
I got an 11.
Yeah. So Celine, as you're going through, you don't quite necessarily catch anything, but just as you're passing by, out of the corner of your eye, you can see this one young. You're not quite able to tell if it's a little girl, little boy, but kind of a robe, and they're holding it's like a stick, and it's sort of a twisted stick, and it actually has a feather hanging on the end of the stick, and you could tell that this character's gaze tends to follow you, and it's something that you would take notice of. Thaladrin, can you give me your D20 roll?
I rolled a 1.
Okay, so you're here, and you can see those that are in front of you are kind of looking to the left and the right, and kind of as they look, they appear to have like a look of awe on their face, but you have no idea what they're doing. Like you don't quite get what they're excited about, and you don't understand exactly what the big deal is at all. Taki, can you give me a straight D20? Is Sarah's out? Oh, there she goes. It's just a straight D20.
Just a second.
Yeah, no problem. One Mississippi, you're late. Just kidding.
17.
Okay, so as Taki looks, Taki can see this little girl that pushes through the crowd, and she has this mandolin, and she's just like, she goes, oh Taki, you're the most amazing, oh Taki, and she just like, her eyes are so big, and she's trying to get your attention as she's strumming her little lute there, right up alongside your horse. I think we lost Sarah there. So Valora, can you give me a?
I'm actually going to like side ride the horse for a little bit and actually play my viol.
Yeah, can you give me a performance check at advantage?
I can open the right app.
Yeah, no problem.
That is going to be a 29.
Yeah, so you pretty much, Taki, you tell us what you want to do, because you can do it. Tell us what you do. You're okay. You're able to accomplish whatever it is you want to do.
Yeah, I'm basically going to play my viol while riding side saddle for a minute in a non-side saddle
Yeah, and she's just
saddle.
kind of right along with you. And yeah, so as this scene plays out, obviously you're making her day. I mean, this is her superstar has come to town. Valora, can you give me a straight D20?
I got 12.
Okay. So as let's see here. Okay, so Valora, what deity does your cleric serve?
Helm.
Can you describe Helm to me?
Helm is the god of protection. So I have like a giant shield, and on the front of my shield is like a big gauntleted fist with an eye on it.
Yeah. So you can see one of the little girls actually also has one of the makeshift shields. This is all, kind of made out of sticks, but you can see that she's painted the symbol of Helm, and she's just looking at you with reverence as you're passing by.
Duh.
Let's see. So that was Valor, correct?
Mhm.
Okay, Valerie, can you give me a straight D20?
I got a 2.
Yeah. So again, you can see all of a sudden you notice that you see Taki like just going ballistic in this showmanship and all this elaborate stuff, but you're not quite exactly sure why. But so you're just kind of enjoying, but you're kind of taken aback, like you don't quite understand what her
I'm
deal
just
is.
more
Yeah.
I'm just more focused on like food, but
Yeah.
at the same
Yeah,
time, what is she doing?
When aren't we headed to food? Are we gonna eat soon? Okay, and Grim, can you give me your D20?
9.
Okay, yeah. So Grim, you're able to catch out of the corner of your eye. You can see you can get. Can you describe a bit of your character to me, Grim? What he might look like?
He is a 4'5" tall dwarf with a large red beard that's starting to go a little gray toward the top, and he's got a soft eye, and he's bald on top.
What was wrong with your eye? What you
Lost it. I hurt the eye when I was younger.
Oh, like an eye patch or something?
Well, no, it's just like a scar.
So you can see
the eye.
Yeah, you can see
I'm
that
ugly.
you can see that there's an exceptionally small child, and you can see that he's sort of taken like it actually looks like some horsehair or something, and he sort of made himself a little makeshift beard, and he's actually wearing a little eye patch, and you can see him out of the corner of your good eye as you're driving by.
Well, the eye is not blind; it's just scarring.
Yeah.
I take out my flask and just down it, and then tilt it to the crowd.
Oh yeah. Oh, there. And to better describe the crowd, you guys, they are just starstruck by your presence. So yeah, anything you do, like sort of a showmanship to the crowd, they are just freaking out and so excited.
They're eating it up.
Yeah. So as you guys are making your way forward, you can see that the level of dress of the people seems to get finer and better the closer you get to the footsteps of the city castle. And as you're going, they're all excited to see you guys. But as you get toward the end, you can see definitely this looks like well-robed individuals, very well-to-do. You're seeing gold and rubies and various jewelry and things like that. And you find yourself facing at the city center. And in front of you, you can see the doors to enter into the city hall. You see above it a balcony, and you can see several, I don't want to say city guard to make you think just city guard, but like elite city guard. These are well decorated. You would pretty much assess that these people don't normally stand guard. This is high level individuals up on the front there, and it's about this time that that you can see this majestic figure come out from the balcony as you guys are lined up in the front of this. The crowd sort of made a path, and you guys are now standing in front of the steps that lead to this door of the castle, and above is the balcony. And so as you see this majestic figure sort of appears, and he says, "People of Ashbourne," and you notice as soon as he opens his mouth, the jubilant crowd just goes to an immediate hush, like you could hear a pin drop. It just instant silence. And he says, "People of Ashbourne, today is a day of celebration." And when he says that, they just erupt into cheer. For a moment, you guys actually raining down on you are various flowers and things, petals and of roses and lilies and daisies and all kinds of, they're just like showering you guys in these various flowers. And he said, and it dies down a bit, and he says, "Today is a day of celebration. All are gathered together today. Today our farmers, our bakers, our mothers, our fathers, our city guard." And as he's calling out these different sort of groups, you can hear different sections of the crowd sort of, cheering when they're being recognized. And he recognizes various other levels of people. And he gets to, and he says, "And our city guard and our governors." And when he says governors, it's mostly the people around you up front. So you can tell that those that have gathered up front with you are clearly other governors and lords from around. And he says, and you hear this High Lord, he says, "We are all equal today, for no longer will we live in fear. No longer will the lowest among us go hungry as our crops are destroyed, and no longer will we have to scrimp and save to pay homage to that foul beast of evil. Today our saviors have arrived." And he says that, and again, cheering and excitement comes as erupts as he says, "Our saviors has arrived." The cheering never really dies down, and you can see the High Lord. He motions you to come forward, and he turns around and goes in, and you can see the guards are helping you down from your horses, and the gates to the city hall have opened, or to the castle hall have opened. So you go ahead. They're inviting you in.
I'm gonna walk in and I had my bow out because I was cheering with everyone. I'm just gonna put it back into its quiver.
Yeah, absolutely.
And greet everyone with a handshake.
Yeah.
Especially the highly decorated.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna call them generals because that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, so as you're kind of being the first to enter in, as you guys enter in, you'll see this as well. You can see a huge banquet hall has been set for you, and there's a long table. So think of it in the shape of like a staple. So it's two long tables on either side, and then one long table connecting the two. In the center of the long table, you can see a big elaborate chair, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can see that there is 4 seats beside the High Lord that are vacant, and 4 seats to the right of the High Lord that are vacant, and 3 seats to the left that are vacant. And as you come in, Heidi, you are greeted by a servant girl who says, "Oh, please, right this way. Your place has been prepared." And she would escort you and offer you to seat at the seat next to the High Lord on the right.
Why, thank you, milady.
Celine.
Yes.
What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'll follow after Heidi and enter in.
Yeah, so as you enter in, you also are greeted by a servant lady who greets you and says, "Oh, right this way." And you see that you have a seat for you right next to Heidi.
Thank you.
And then Thaladrin, what would you like to do?
I'll sit down right next to him.
Yeah. So as you come in, you also are greeted, and this is now the third chair. So again, there were 4 chairs to the right and 3 chairs to the left. So Theodore, you actually are seated right next to Celine on the right hand side. So now there's 1 seat left to the right, and then there's 3 seats to the, or I think let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay, and then so Taki, you're up. Hello.
Sorry, as you can see, I have my hands full.
Yeah. I know. Oh,
I'm going
yeah.
to kind of edge towards the one on the right, because why not?
Yeah, absolutely. So, and again, as you walk in, you're greeted, and she seats you. Now all the seats to the right have been filled. There are 3 seats to the left. Valora, what would you like to do?
Same. Wave at the people as
Yeah.
I walk in.
Yeah.
and
So
sit at the.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, you're right. Well, when I say you guys are seated, when you walk in, these servants are greeting you, and they're taking you to those seats. Y'all just happen to pick your right seats. So, Valor, yeah, you'll see that you're actually seated directly on the left-hand side of the king.
Okay.
And Valerie, what would you like to do?
Half elf.
Sorry. Okay. I say that everyone's sitting down. Like, I'm just going to walk in as well, and
Yeah, you're immediately greeted when you walked in, and she shows you. You saw. By the way, you guys are seeing everything I told Heidi. When you walk in, you see all the scene of the same. And yeah, so you were seated right next to Valoria. And then Grim, what would you like to do?
I just take whatever seat is offered to me and then proceed to pull out a keg out of my bag.
Yeah, absolutely. As you go to reach for this keg, you notice that on the table is various forms of wine and ale, and just you can tell, if I'm assuming in your adventuring days you're familiar with what fine ale and fine wine would be.
I'm a brewmaster,
Yeah,
so
then I would say if you're a brewmaster, you would know that what is before you is a master level. This is not just something out of a tavern. This is master. You can see that it's been the color and the color of it, as you can kind of see it there. It's clearly masterfully done. All the ale.
Then I will put away my ale that I've made back into my bag and just drink what I got here.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you did you say you take one from the table and drink it?
Yeah, I put away mine for later.
Yeah. So as you do that, you're the servant's a little bit taken back as a kind of a stocky gentleman approaches you, and he looks at you and he says, it is such an honor to meet you. The stories of your excellence in brewery travel the country wide. Please tell me, does the ale that I made even match your taste at all?
I taste the ale in one big gulp. Does it match my family ale?
He's asking, like, do you approve of his? He's excited because he's heard of your brewing abilities.
Yeah, I'm tasting it. Is it on par or better?
You tell me.
1 second. I'll roll a d20 and see which way it goes.
Yeah.
Who's this talking to him? Just a random patron there?
No. When he came, one of the people from the back, like from the where the servants are coming out of, he came out, and he appears to be the one that's made this ale. He knows of Grimm's story. Oh, go ahead, Grimm. So does it taste like?
Yes, it's quite good.
Oh, okay.
It's I love the fruity flavor behind it.
And he's just he's just bowing, and he's bowing to you and just saying, thank you, and you notice it's right about this time you can see the High Lord passes by, and he puts his hand on the shoulder of the gentleman that's before you in an approving fashion, and he says, our adventurers are ready, and you see him go, and he takes a seat, and everyone, as soon as he takes a seat, you can see everyone begin to eat. You guys may have already begun to eat, which would be fine, but now everyone is eating with him, and you guys are enjoying your meal. So
I Thaldrin am pretending to eat and drink, but I'm not eating and drinking.
yeah, no, that's totally cool. And so as you guys get your meal, about you're pretty much about halfway done, and you can see the High Lord. He stands up. You're about almost done with your meal, and he says, "As the night grows late, our children have prepared a play for us tonight. And as it's growing late, let's have them come." And he claps his hand, and he sits down, and you can see the doors that you got. What it is, the doors you came into are sort of at the front of this banqueting hall. And as the doors open up, you guys can see coming out, you see several children dressed up in little armor and again LARP like makeshift sticks and things like that. And the kids come up, and you can see that there's actually there it looks to be 7 children, and they all come and they stand in a line, and each one steps forward and they make a statement. And the first one steps forward, and you can see that it's the little girl. Heidi, you would have noticed this to be the little girl with the bow out in the crowd. And she steps forward and she goes, "I am Heidi, Ranger and Hero of Ashbourne." And everybody claps.
God, I'm dying.
And as soon as she steps back, you can see a little girl next to her step forward, and she, again, this is the one that had the cloak and the staff with the feather on it, and she steps forward. You didn't see anything before, but now you can hear it, and she says, I am Celine, Druid and Hero of Ashbourne." And everybody claps for her, and you can see the child next to her steps forward, and you can see this is a little. This is a young child, and this is the first time you're noticing this. But he has like 2 little daggers, and he actually does like a little flip, like a little frontwards flip, and pulls his daggers out, and he crosses them, and he says, "I am Thaldrin, Rogue and Hero of Ashbourne." And everybody cheers. You guys see as next to him, you guys can see a little the one that you actually heard before. You see a little girl step forward with her little lute, and she plays. She's playing her little thing, and she says, "I am Taki, the Hero of Ashbourne." And she says, and she's like, I will go to the cave and die. if any of you guys are
Well then.
no, that was from the last Airbender. If any of y'all watch that cartoon. Okay. And so Valora, you can see again the little girl that had the shield, the makeshift shield with the symbol of your god there. She steps forward and she raises her shield, and she raises a scepter, and she says, "I am Valora, Cleric and Hero of Ashbourne." And as they're saying this, guys, of course everyone's cheering for them. And then you see let me see what I got here for Valerie.
Are these
Valerie,
humans? Are they elves?
yeah, various things. A little bit hard to tell because most of them have it kind of covered up.
Okay.
Valerie, you see this little robed girl step forward, and she does this, and a little ball of fire appears in her hand, but you can tell that the fire is actually like a little thing of hay in a bowl. It's not real fire. It's sort of some
Oh my god.
some little thing she's makeshift,
Oh
and
my
she goes, I am Valerie, hero of Ashbourne, and everybody cheers. Yeah, go ahead.
I am there just going to be her like biggest fan right now. Like, yeah, you go, girl.
Yeah. So as you kind of sort of step up a little bit and kind of shout extra for her, you catch out of the corner of your eye, because you're magical, you can see that one seated right as the table turns. You can see there's a gentleman that you can tell he catches your eye, because you can see that he's taken a liking to her as well, and you can see that he looks to be at least somewhat of magic. You kind of meet eyes. And your character is aware that he is a character of magic, and y'all lock eyes.
Does he have malicious intent with little me?
If you want to roll a perception check at advantage, or that would be an insight check, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Tell us,
At
please.
advantage.
All right, give me a second here. Insight. That is 16.
Yeah, so you catch his eye, and you catch sort of like an approving smirk as he's looking at you, like your character would feel that there's a bit of to some degree of admiration. You don't
I'm okay with that. I'm just going to like assume that is her parent or something. And we're like, and I get all blushy and flustered now, and I sit back down.
Yeah. And then so the final little child that hasn't spoke is the smallest of all, and he steps forward, and he has his little makeshift horsehair beard that he's dyed red. You can see that his eye patch is no longer there, but he's sort of drawn with some paint, a little scar across his eye. And he shouts out and he says, I am Grim, barbarian and hero of Ashbourne. And eruption grows up, and you can hear the thing, and then all of them say in unity, all the kids that they're there, they say, we are the heroes of Ashbourne, and we fear nothing. And as soon as they say nothing, the door burst open, and you guys can see this huge, best way to describe it is almost a bit of sort of paper mache, this big red head, and you can see that it's actually held by 4 children underneath it, holding it up on poles, and behind it is a long, sort of like a cloth, and it's draped over. You can assess that it's probably children underneath there because you can see their little feet, and it's like a big tail, and this big dragon-looking thing comes through, and it begins.
So who's next to me?
Who's next to you at the table?
Yeah.
You are.
I took the last right.
3, 4. You are to the right side of the king, and next to you is Thaldrin, then Celine and Heidi, and then the king. Or when I say king, guys, I mean Lord. High Lord. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Thaldrin feels like a nervous whip of my tail on his leg.
Yeah.
Dear God, it's the dragon! I throw my dagger.
Yeah. So as it come out, you can hear all the children that are underneath this dragon. They say in unison, and it's sort of surrounding the children. And it says, you will die this day, for I cannot be slain. I can smell your fear. And
Did she just say she threw a dagger?
Who threw a dagger?
No, I was joking. I got hit with the tail, and I was like, oh God, it's a dragon.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Because my character jumped and basically whipped his leg on accident.
I did get startled because I'm gazing at the room. So I was
so when who was it that got startled? That was Thaldrin, right?
Thaldrin, yeah.
So Thaldrin, when you get visibly startled and you jerk up, the servant girl that was sort of behind you, she leans forward and she says, "It's just make believe." she whispers at me. And so after you hear the kids say, "You will die this day. I cannot be slain. I can smell your fear." Then the little children that are cosplaying you guys, they shout out in unison. They go, "We have no fear. You're nothing that we have not dealt with before. It is you who should prepare to die." Yeah, go ahead.
I whisper over to Thaldrin. I thought elves were made of stuff, laddie.
And so you can see this giant head open up, and so out of that, when the giant head opens up, these kids come out of it, and they have these little streamers. Some are red, some are yellow, and they come charging at the little children who are sort of cosplaying you guys. And as they come forward, I need Heidi, give me a straight D20.
Eight.
Okay. And Celine, give me a straight D20.
Ooh, a 2.
Okay. And Thaldrin, give me a straight D20.
Okay. Whoop.
Do we know that this is 4?
Straight? No, you
18.
don't know. 18. Yeah, no, straight D20. There's no, you don't add anything to it. Taki.
Yeah, I just rolled on it.
Taki, give me a straight D20. Oh, we lost Sarah. Okay, Valora, give me
an 18.
Who got
11.
Valora got an 11. Okay, and
Nope.
No, Taki did.
Taki got an 11. Okay, and Valora, what did you get?
Valora got an 8.
An 8. And Valerie, what did you get?
10.
Okay, and Grim, what did you get?
14.
Okay, so as you guys can see, these little streamers, they come out, and you can see the little cosplaying Heidi. She comes up and she pulls her bow, but before she can release it, one of the streamers hits her, and she throws her bow in the air and she falls. Ah, avenge me, my fellow heroes! And she falls to the ground. And then as a stream comes out and it's coming real close to the cosplayer for Celine, it's a yellow one, the stream, and it wraps around her. She goes, ah, and falls to the ground, laying limp with no movement at all. Thaldrin, as a streamer comes close, you see the child cosplaying Thaldrin dodges out of the way, and the streamer misses. As the child playing Taki with her thing, she strums, and the streamer misses her. And then coming up to Valora,
I still want to slide mini Thaldrin my dagger of venom.
She holds up her shield, and as her shield holds up, one of the orange streamers comes underneath and strikes right in her chest, and she falls limp to the ground. And Valerie, as she comes, a streamer is coming right after her, and Valerie, she raises her hands and she throws up what looks to be like glitter. This sort of forms a little dome around her, and the streamer hits the dome and dissipates. And Grim, you can see as he's ready, as another red streamer and a yellow streamer and an orange streamer, all three come right at Grim. It comes right at him, and he seems to be taking, as these streamers hit him, he's taking it, and he goes, "It's gonna take more than that to bring me down."
When that version of me says that,
yeah,
I cast light on him, like he's radiating light.
Yeah, and so he beams up in light, and he's shining. And so if we could real quick, Thaldrin, give me a straight D20.
Okie doke. I spelled it rule instead of. Oh, 2.
Okay. And Taki, give me a straight D20. Sarah, you got a straight D20? Okay, Valerie, can you give me a straight D20?
I got a 15.
Okay. And Grim, can you give me a straight D20?
That would be a 7.
All right. And okay, so as you guys see this, the Thaladrin, Valora, these are cosplayed. So Thaladrin, Taki, Valerie, and Grim, their characters strike at the dragon, and you can see that Thaladrin goes in and misses. Sarah, what did you roll for another d20?
Sarah's still with us.
Yeah, Sarah, what did you get on a straight d20?
She's gone, baby.
An 11?
It looks like a 9.
Is she muted by accident?
I don't know.
19.
Okay, 19. Okay, so yeah, as Thaladrin goes in with his little daggers and he misses, you can see the Taki, and you can see the little dragon is kind of swaying back and forth and really affected by this. And Valerie comes in with her little makeshift flames and tosses it right at the dragon, and it just screaming there. And Redbeard, Grim, the tail of this thing swings around and strikes you, and you fall to your feet. And it's at this time that you guys can see the dragon. It screams out. All the children say in unison. They go, "Ah, you have defeated me. I underestimated your great power." And the dragon falls to the ground. And so you can see who's left standing is Thaladrin, Taki, Valora, and you guys can hear as Valora, the cosplay version of Valora, says, "While our victory is secured, it was at a high cost." And she shows to the fallen comrades that are dead on the ground there. "We will always honor the memory of our fallen. Come, let us take all the gold that we can carry and return to pay homage to the great Lord Ashbourne." And as she concludes the play, everybody claps and yeah.
As soon as they say gold, I start standing clapping. Good job, good job.
Yeah, exactly. And as the children, they sort of gather their things and they bow and everybody's clapping and they leave out, and the king looks. He's like, it's almost time for us to retire for the evening. Our adventurers have a long day tomorrow as they go to rid our town of the evil that is befallen us. But we all while we're here, and we're not so full of ale that we can't understand what you're saying. And he looks at Heidi and he says, "Please, Heidi, share with us the story of how you defeated your dragon."
It's a great story of great woe and many deaths, but I survived, and I am the strongest of the group. I took my bow, and with the last 5 arrows in my quiver, I just 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4 shot, and it died before I could get the 5th shot. It was wonderful. You should have been there. Green dragons are super dangerous, so maybe not.
And everybody's just eating it up. They're like on the edge of their seat hearing this. And the High Lord, he's just so excited. Celine, tell us your story. We're all excited to hear.
Me and some of my hunting party were near my village. We found some cave that we hadn't seen before. We went in to investigate, and we found the dragon inside, and it happened to be sleeping at the time, so we were able to all pounce upon it and take it out very quickly. I was able to turn into a large mammoth and trampled it to death, and was mostly responsible for killing it.
And everybody's just like amazed at this. Turn into a mammoth, like wow. And they look and he says, Thaladrin, tell us your tale.
Yeah, I I slayed my dragon when I was just a wee elf, just about 6 or 7 years old. This dragon was terrorizing our village and running around with the satyrs in the Feywild and causing all kinds of mayhem. I snuck up on him, and when he wasn't looking and he was sleeping, I stabbed him in the face.
Ooh. And they're like, ooh. And you can see everyone kind of, those that have knives and stuff in front of them, they're sort of trying to act this out. and
and I pull out my rapier and I put my finger at the pointy end for all the kids. I'm like, this one. I stabbed him in the face. I slew the dragon.
Ooh. Yeah, they're just like amazed at this. Taki, share with us your story.
I didn't prepare a story.
Taki's like,
Make it up on the fly.
Tell him.
Use your bard skills.
Tell him from Sunless
I
Citadel.
can enhance my character's charisma. I can't enhance my own. Thank you very much.
Well, my story, I was totally, not really what happened, but it's the same story either way. But something different happened.
So Silver, I'm sorry. So Taki tells a story of how she was deep inside of a citadel, and there was a dragon, and she actually befriended the dragon and made it almost like a pet.
There you go.
Sure, let's go with that.
Yeah.
I tamed a dragon.
Yeah.
I didn't kill a dragon. I tamed a dragon.
Yeah.
Fuck
And they're like,
me.
ooh. And okay, so Grant, Valora, tell us your story.
Oh, yes. When I was but a young elf, I once, with a few brave soldiers, faced down a great white dragon in a frozen wasteland, where it lay over its hoard of treasures from its decimated village. It was really cold, and it was really dangerous. But all of us fought very valiantly, and, of course, none of us would have survived without the protection of the Great Helm. And luckily, we were all able to get out alive.
Ooh, and they're just like in awe of this story, and just like just catching on to every one of the words you say as it reverently comes out of your mouth there. So
I even have my elbow on the table and I'm just staring.
Yeah.
Like drooling a little bit. Like, really?
It's like a Helm revival. Can I get a witness? Like, come on down if you're ready.
I'm enthralled. I'm enthralled.
Come on. All right, Valerie, tell us your story.
I like straighten up real quick, and then I start fanning myself with my hand, and I'm like, yes, the dragon from my previous teacher, was a young blue dragon. It was a treacherous battle. I have no idea what happened, but just one swift fireball here and there, and there he lay wasted at the end of the day.
And
I had saved my master's life that day.
And they're all they're all just totally just like cheering and jubilant. Grim and the High Lord looks at Grim. Grim, share us your tale. The night's still young.
There was a dragon named Yawgoth. He was a blue dragon. We had been fighting him for several minutes, as most of our party has died. He was able to turn into a great eagle and gnome friend to the ceiling as he put some sort of magical charge on it, and we caved it in on its head, and it died.
Ooh. And right as you say this, because while you guys were telling the story, the children were allowed to sort of sit around and hear your stories. The ones that represented you guys stand up in a unison line of 7, and they say, "We have no fear. Through death or spear, we shall slay Ashtaron. Ashtaron!" And everybody begins to shout out, "Ashtaron! Ashtaron!" And everybody's shouting this name. And the High Lord... Yeah, go ahead.
I whispered to Valora, "Is that the fucking dragon's name?"
Yeah. So maybe. Yeah, so everybody stands up.
I'm just like...
And
oh, like, oh my god, what's going on?
so,
I just want to get out.
yeah, so as the kids are kind of getting the paper mache dragon out, they're almost being a little bit hostile because they're kind of throwing food at those little kids, like like slay Asteron, slay Asteron. They're all the crowd shouting. It's like, hello, these are little kids, you know, and they're like stabbing it as they're kind of leaving, and so they, you know, they're all shouting and everything, and kind of finishing up the meal. Anything you guys want to do, sort of the end of the meal before you take to your rooms for the night?
I look around. Is anybody looking like the people that are paying us? Is anybody looking?
Looking at the people that will pay
at our table? Yeah, the people paying us.
Yeah. So one thing that I didn't mention that your characters are aware of, the deal that you have with the city is that when you guys go and slay the dragon, obviously the dragon has a hoard of lots of gold from the city. He's been stealing gold from the city for years. However, whatever you can physically carry, you can keep. That was the deal that was made to you guys. And you would have already known about that deal having come in. But whatever you can keep, whatever you can carry, you get to keep.
Okay, then what I was going to say didn't really make sense.
Oh, go ahead.
Continue.
Okay, sorry. I understand. You were asking who's going to pay you. Your character would have known that that's the deal, yeah.
Well, yeah, I was going to ask the party if we're getting paid up front, or do we have to really kill this dragon?
Yeah. Okay, so...
I was going to ask
go ahead.
Person who described what type of dragon they killed. So who killed the white dragon?
That was me.
I'm gonna go up to you and I'm gonna say, "So you killed a white dragon, huh? What did you learn when you killed it? Did it do anything cool or interesting?"
That was Valor, right?
Yeah.
All right. I like this story.
It was very cold, and we learned to not stay together because they can be very, very dangerous, and they like to attack things in groups.
Yeah, spread out the party. That makes sense.
Can I tell if she's lying?
Yeah, do an insight versus her. So you have a contested insight check.
While we were still sitting, the poor guy next to me, I keep forgetting. I'm bad at names too.
Thank you.
I got an 18.
Thank you for throwing me a bone, Sarah. You got a 2?
I got an 18.
Okay. And what did you get, Valor?
What was I supposed to roll?
It was against
deception, because you're lying about killing a dragon.
Yep. That is an 11.
Yeah.
So I know she's lying, right?
Yeah. You would know, but again, the people around don't necessarily know that. Yeah.
I
they
don't tell anybody.
Now,
now I want to go.
Heidi.
Now I want to.
I'm sorry. Real quick, let me tell you something, because you know something because of your background of being a ranger. This name, when they shouted out Ashleron, that name means something to you because you've heard of this. And you are very much aware. This is what your character knows. Your character, upon hearing that name, you know that this is not a young dragon or an adult dragon. You know that Ashleron is the most powerful dragon ever. That there's nothing. It's like the dragon of dragons. Ashleron is his name, and you don't necessarily know that the party understands what they're about to face, but your character completely recognizes that this is not an easy dragon at all.
Okay. I want to also go to the two people who said that they fought blue dragons.
Yeah, absolutely.
First, I want to go to the young blue dragon.
I just wanted to raise dinosaurs.
Hold on, yes. And I'm going to say, so can you tell me anything interesting or something you know that maybe only this dragon can do?
They're bad.
Oh, there's a baby in
both
there.
of us?
Whoever killed the young blue dragon, or said they did, I'm going to you first.
I'm just going to
You're a baby or a baby-like creature.
try to derail the topic with something else. Like, oh, why don't you try some of this cheese?
I've had that cheese. It's great. Do you
No,
have
no, no,
anything
no, no. You
interesting
have to
about Blue
try it.
Dragons?
You have to try it with this tomato. Yeah, it really
Yeah,
pops
I
up the
know a lot
flavor.
about dragons, so I was just
Come
wondering
on,
if there was
come on,
anything
here,
you could
here.
add to that. I've been
Open up.
researching them for a long while after I killed that green one. So,
I
I
heard blue
know
dragons
I
are
know a
blue
lot
and they
about
fly
dragons,
around.
but if there's anything new, you can roll a persuasion check to try and change my mind if you want.
I don't know. I'm really digging this cheese, though. Hold on. I gotta get my D20.
Stuff mumbles out incoherent things.
11. Wait, that's with Dex mod.
So is Celine Valerie? Or Taki?
Lindsay's Valerie.
Natural one, so you
I'm getting all
distracted
mixed
me.
up.
Whatever that one was supposed to be. Natural one.
So is there
So eventually I'd like to go to the adult blue dragon killer.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just asked the same question. Is there anything interesting you noticed that it did?
It's resistant to lightning. And I roll a bluff check, which is a nat 20, so that makes it a 19.
Okay. I'll see if I roll a nat 20, but I probably won't.
I have a -1 modifier, so it was a 19 in
I
the
got
end.
an 18.
Yeah.
All right.
Go
I
ahead.
am
So I believe
bad
that
at
they
lying,
killed the
but
dragon.
dice are
Okay.
fine.
Ryan, you're able to do that.
Is it Therian or?
So, yeah. So real quick is and this is sort of all happening as the kids are exiting. The little child that's playing the rogue. Oh, who do we lose? Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, I've just kind of been ignored apparently.
Oh, we can hear you. What was
Go
going on?
ahead. Yeah.
Because I was trying to say that whenever we were still sitting down, the poor guy next to me is just getting like a nervous onslaught from my tail, just like wrapping around his leg and everything.
Oh, this is Laura, right? Okay, so yeah, you're beating me up with your tail. Because I think I'm sitting next to you.
Yeah, that's Thadderon. And so, and Thadderon, you notice again as the kids are exiting, the little boy that was the rogue, he comes up to you. He comes right up to you, and you guys see each other.
Oh yeah, I'll wrap my arm around his shoulder. I'll pull out one of my extra daggers and I'll hand him the handle side, and I'll just tell him good job.
Yeah, so he's just like amazed at this, and
yeah, we're like
and,
Captain America to this kid.
And he looks at me and he says, "I hope that you live." and he turns and runs off to bed.
A little stressful beat of sweat.
I hope you live.
Okay, so yeah, we're a little bit out of combat here. This is before you guys are going to kind of turn away to your room for the night. Any other things you guys want to do?
At this point, the names on the nameplates.
I want to avoid any insight checks or any kind of thing and go straight to my room.
So okay, so the High Lord has already left, and you guys have, if you're ready to do that, you're escorted to a fine room. It actually can accommodate all of you. It's not like individual rooms. It's sort of a party room, and it's very elegant beds and things like that. And you, Valerie, you notice the figure that was sort of robed, a magical being. He steps in to the room, and you guys see him. And he looks at you, and he says, he looks at all of you, and he says, "It was a wonderful performance tonight by the children. Do you agree?"
Quite, yes.
Yes, excellent.
Quite. They were all so adorable.
And he says,
I would like to meet them.
He says, especially the young wizard, right?
Yes. I loved her. Such a cutie.
He says, but alas, they are children, and they could never stand up to the performance that you all gave as you told this story of how you have slain dragons. And you guys, you hear that. Oh, go ahead. Do you want to say something?
No, it's just like, yeah, that one.
He says, and he looks at you and he says, he says, look, I would very much love for the High Lord to be made to look a fool. I myself am no fool. I know that none of you here have slain a dragon. I doubt that any of you here have ever seen a dragon. And he looks at you and says this. Y'all are just being, you're like, yeah, like kids. Like,
I would like to point out that I
I-
did
I
not
would-
say I ever
what?
slayed a dragon.
I would like to say,
Yeah.
I would like, my character would take a step forward and say, can you prove anything? I know everything there is to know about dragons. You don't know anything.
so he does a little, it almost looks like glitter. He goes, and some little glitter fumbles around, and he goes, yes, I know. And he says, again, nonetheless, while I would love for the High Lord to be made to look a fool, I myself am no fool. And he's looking directly at you, Heidi, when he says this.
I'm just
And he
eating my
says-
cheese
he
there in
says-
the background.
He says, I care deeply for the people of this town, my children, my family, and everyone. While I can tell, regardless of what comes of your mouth, that none of you have slayed a dragon, I have something for each of you. I need you to succeed on this. And he pulls this bag out, and he reaches in the bag, and the bag is actually not very large, but he first pulls out a very long greatsword, clearly bigger than the bag, and he sets it down at his side, and he looks at Heidi.
Heidi.
Sorry, I'm wanting so bad for that viewer. He looks at Heidi, and he holds a bag out to you. Heidi, can you give me a D100 roll?
I don't have one of those, so I'll roll on
Oh.
D20.
Oh,
The D100 just use 2d10 normally.
yeah. Do you have
Yeah.
a D10?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, just roll it first for the tens place, and second for the ones place. So the first roll will be for the tens place.
57.
Okay. Okay, so as you reach into the bag, you pull out a trident of fish command. So can somebody help me by making a note? One of the players will be, if you will write down the items that are pulled. Can somebody commit to doing that?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, so make a note. So
I think
trident,
you're gonna be laughing too much.
and then
Of
and then he takes the bag and he reaches it out to Celine, and he holds it to you to reach into the bag.
I got 20.
Okay. You pull out of the bag a shield that appears to be of fine quality. You would know, mechanically, you'd know this to add a +1 to your armor class. So a shield +1. So whoever's writing down the items, make note of that. A +1 shield.
I got it in the.
Oh, great. Okay, yeah. Because obviously y'all may want to trade some of these items. And he turns next to Thaldrin, and he holds the bag forward. If you could give me a D100.
I already rolled it. I got a 17.
Okay. Oh, awesome. I meant to tell y'all. Totally pre-roll if you want. That's totally cool. Especially when we're doing checks. Okay, you got a 17. Okay, and you pull out of the bag a shield with a +1.
Shield +1. Okay.
Yeah, and he takes the bag to Taki. 99. You pull out a wind fan. A wind fan. Valora. If you can give
88.
88. As Valora reaches in the bag, you pull out a medallion of thoughts.
Ooh.
A medallion of thoughts. Valerie, as he hands the bag to you.
87. I rolled 87. I can English.
87? Okay. You pull out an instrument of the bards. And yeah, you guys are able
Is
to...
it-
Another instrument of the bards?
Yeah, it's called Instrument of the Bards. And you
What
guys,
does it look like? if anything, or
I'm
is
not-
it just
yeah.
instrument in general?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. We can
Okay.
we can look it
No
up.
problem.
And yeah, you guys can.
Instrument Bard has
He's just staring at her
Yeah.
jealously.
And you guys are able to trade these items, by the way.
It's probably the thing that
Taki-
changes into
Taki
whatever
is
you
literally just like,
and Valerie, he takes the bag to you.
That was Valerie? That was me.
Oh, that was you. Okay.
Yeah, Valerie just went.
Did I skip Valora?
No.
Okay, good.
Laura
Nope,
got a
I got it.
medallion of thought.
Okay, and he takes the bag to Grim.
I rolled a 3.
Okay, and you what is your main weapon that you carry? What's your main weapon of choice that you use?
I normally use my but I do carry a backup weapon when I'm not in that, and it's a great axe.
A great axe. You reach into the bag and you pull out a +1 great axe.
Okay.
Okay, so as you guys do this, he looks at you and he can clearly see that one of the characters is holding a clear bard item, and he says, "I trust that you will know what to do with these items. Again, I would like nothing more."
staring longingly.
He said, "I would."
Can I have a refund?
Yeah. So he looks and he says, "Again, I would like nothing more than to make the High Lord of Acheron look like a fool. If I understand, the deal that he made with you is each of you can leave with whatever gold you can carry, correct? Is this the deal?"
Yes. Do you have an extra one of those bags we can each use?
He then reaches into his cloak and he hands each of you a bag. It's a small bag, and each of you have this. So each of you can add to your inventory a bag of holding.
Woohoo.
And you have these
Is it
items.
a bag of holding?
Yes, it's a bag of holding. Each of you have
Okay,
received
just
a bag
checking,
of
make
holding.
sure it's not
Yeah.
a bag of devouring. Right?
No.
Bag of pieces
You
of-
you don't feel that he's malicious. You guys, you get the sense that he legitimately, while he would like for you guys to go and die and make Lord Acheron look like an idiot for getting people that lied, he does in fact care about the town. He doesn't want you guys to die. He needs you to live because he's got his family. So you believe there's no reason that you would believe that he's lying. That these aren't. You can stick your hand in if you want to find out.
I do.
Yeah, and so yeah, you're able to do that, and you pull your hand out, no problem.
Okay, so you start seeing me get to my pack that I had, and you start seeing me take apart the pack and put it in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
You see me put in 2 coils of 50 feet of rope. You see me put 30 healing potions into it, a bar of soap, 2 things of perfume, a grappling hook, a ladder, a 10-foot ladder, and a 10.
Yeah,
The whole adventure kit.
More than an adventuring kit. I also pull out a shovel and.
yeah, it all fits. So anything.
Where did I put that shovel before?
So you guys.
So it was in my backpack.
You guys take a moment to talk as a party. So the parting words to you says, he says, tomorrow, our finest guards will take you to the doorstep of Acheron's lair. You should get a good night's sleep and plan well. And he says, with this I will leave you. And he picks that sword up and puts it back in his bag, and he leaves. So you guys are able to talk freely as a group. Y'all, who was it that wrote down the list of items?
I wrote it in the roll
They're all
20
in the
chat.
chat.
It's in
Yeah,
this.
it's
all in
It's
the
in
chat.
the
I
chat.
would like
Okay,
to point
see-
out
yeah.
that the bigger question is where did he 10-foot pole before?
Where did he what?
10-foot pole before now.
Who's talking so low? I'm checking up you on volume.
It's Sarah.
Tipadia.
Oh, I have you at 200% still. Dang it.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all, you guys can. This is right before you lay down. If y'all want to talk about the items and see who needs to get, because some of you may have a shield that don't need it. Y'all can talk
Quick
about.
question: do we
yeah.
all know what these items do?
Yeah, you guys.
Okay.
I'm fine for the sake of the game. If y'all want to look them up and see what they do, you know that.
I looked them up.
okay.
We're gonna
Medallion
deem.
of Thoughts.
Yeah, we'll deem that he would have described to you what they do. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So I know what all these items do because I looked them up.
Yeah.
I don't want a trident. As cool as
I'm just gonna
tridents
hold
of
this
fish are.
instrument of bard so awkwardly. Like, what am I doing with this?
I would love a wind fan though.
I think the
If I
most
can have
interesting
either,
one of them
I
is
will
the
totally give up the
Mac
wind fan.
Fuladit Certian.
The Medallion of Thoughts is pretty nice.
I would love the wind fan.
What does the Medallion of Thoughts do?
It detects
It-
thoughts 3 times a day.
Yeah, you get 3 charges of detect thoughts, and the spell detect thoughts first reads
Ooh,
the
I like
surface
that.
level, and you can dive in deeper without using extra charges to try and get to their core base thoughts.
I was so hoping it was the exact reverse and protected your thoughts. Because
That
this
would
would
be
be a
nice,
problem
too.
for me.
Why don't
That
why
would be
don't
nice.
why don't we go like an initiative and y'all can say, so is everyone okay with everyone okay with Heidi getting that item?
I would like the wind fan.
I would say if not, you guys can like roll for it or something.
I'll toss
What
my
does the
plus
wind
1
fan
shield
do
on
again?
the bed. I don't really need
The
it.
wind fan casts gust of wind up to 3 times a day. It has 3 charges.
Okay.
It's just a spell, gust of wind.
You can have.
Okay,
Yay!
Celine,
Whoever wants to try it can have it.
is there anything, guys, that would benefit Celine, who is a druid?
The trident might. It casts a spell, dominate beast, but it's more
Ooh.
advantageous on fish type creatures with swim speed.
What kind of druid is she?
I just took whatever the basic one on D&D Beyond is. It doesn't give you a lot of options, so
You know,
Circle of the
So
it
Moon.
gives you
Circle of the Land
two
or
options,
Circle of
either
the Moon?
land,
Circle of the
moon.
Land. Yeah, it would be Circle of the
Okay.
Land.
Help you.
Okay, so magic based.
Okay, well, Thaldrin, anything that would help
You could
Thaldrin?
also.
Oh,
I'd
go
like
ahead.
the Medallion of Detect Thoughts, but if someone else wants it, that's cool with me. I got plenty of stuff.
I would like that too.
Yeah, go ahead and take
I'm
it.
going-
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm gonna lay it on the bed and let you fight over it.
No, I don't need it. I'll steal it
Because
later.
I don't want it.
What's the insult?
I'll take that.
Okay,
Medallion
Taki,
of Thoughts.
Taki, do you, I think I know what Taki wants.
Which
What's that? We keep losing her. Do you, did you, Hilda, did you, or I'm sorry, Heidi, did you look up, what the bard instrument does? I think we're muted. Did I lose everybody? Does anybody have audio? Hello? Hello?
So there's the
Okay, there we go.
Elementhorth, the Saturn, the
Yeah, I think the
Bandolore, the
Cistern's
Lute,
like one of the better ones.
I think you said you wanted the Mandolin, right? That one comes with Cure Wounds and Dispel Magic and
Protection from energy, but only lightning.
Yeah,
Do we know what color dragon we're fighting?
it's red.
Yeah, Hilda, you know. Yeah, you know.
which instrument is it?
Heidi, I'm sorry, I
was
keep saying
very
Hilda.
much
Heidi,
like the
you're.
I can change my name to Hilda if it's a big
No,
deal.
you know what it's because Camilla she plays a character named Hilda, and when I look at it, the screen's so small. When I see your name, it reminds me of Hilda, so I keep wanting to say that.
Hello.
I would
Yeah,
say
go ahead,
probably
Sarah.
the.
Sarah, you may have to wave when you're talking because it's hard to hear your mic. Like wave and then talk.
I was asking what instrument it was because I would very much like the instrument.
Well,
that
I
is
was giving you
obviously Fred
options. You
Bard.
can have the different ones that are on this list are a harp, a mandolin, a lyre, a lute, a bandicoot, and a satyrion, and they all come with different spells.
In Discord, I listed out everything for you. That helps.
I have it right in front of me.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Yeah, you're able
I've
to
had
pick.
an Anstreth harp before.
Yeah, you're able to pick what you want of that. Okay, so I'm trying to make sure not to leave anybody out. Villara, was there something that you needed? You're a cleric, so.
Yeah, I will take the shield. I have my own shield, but this
Yeah,
is
it's
gonna
a
be a
plus
plus
one.
one.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, your AC just went up. Okay, Valerie, was there anything that might help a wizard?
I don't think there
I
is.
think I'm gonna go with the
Yeah, I
Anstreth
took the medallion of.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Grim.
I mean,
I think there's a shield left.
Yeah. What?
Two shields, I think.
Does
There's
Barbarian
a shield
I'm,
left.
I'm good with the shield.
and I have the axe, but if no one wants the shield, I don't mind having it.
I threw my
Are
shield
you
on the bed.
proficient
You
with
guys can have it.
shields?
Yeah, barbarians get shield as well.
Okay, just checking.
I just think great axe is a two-handed weapon, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
So
If you
in
don't want the
theory,
shield, I'm also proficient in shields, but I also use a bow and arrow, so it would have to be a shield that attaches to my arm.
yeah, bow and arrow requires two hands, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have a hand. So.
All right.
I was hoping braces of armor were going to show up.
All right, so if everybody's pretty much got what they need, any last thing you want to do before going down for the
we
evening?
should give the shield to the druid. The other druid.
If you guys want to deem that the shield was a wooden shield,
We should
that would
totally
be okay.
give the other shield to the druid that's the caster.
Well, my shield is just laying on the bed. Anybody can grab it.
Yeah, I have a shield.
Yeah, then whoever's taking the shield, if you're a druid, then it's fine to have deemed that shield came out. It was a wooden shield, +1 wooden shield, and that's fine.
I need that hand for more daggers. So.
How do you like that for some? The stuff just keeps changing, right? Yeah, actually, for the sake of the game, we could say that as soon as you touch it, it turns from metal into wood. So there you go. Okay, so and any other thing anybody wants to do before y'all lay down for a long night of watching someone else get beat up?
Anything anybody needs to know about a dragon, I can tell you.
I ask everyone.
Yeah, so so you would know that this would. Now again, there are some things that your character wouldn't. Well, there's a few things you don't know, but you would be able to describe an ancient red dragon to them. You could let them know about that. You're going to be able to let them know that ancient red dragons are able to. They're immune to fire. So you can.
Well,
you can let them know that.
Okay.
Again, there's a few things that this one has that you wouldn't necessarily know specific.
I'm just like baseline dragons. I know that they breathe fire. I know that they don't take damage from whatever element they are, and I know that ancient dragons are the most dangerous dragons.
Right.
That's a baseline what I know.
All right. And
anything beyond that,
I
wouldn't know.
Who did we lose? We just lost somebody. Ryan.
I'm here.
Let's see.
Well, I know that dragons fly and they breathe magical things at you. So pretty much everything there is to know about dragons.
It looks like we lost Grim at least.
Who was it?
Grim. We lost Grim.
We lost Grim.
In roll 20.
Okay, is Grim still in Discord?
Don't think so. Maybe.
Do we lose Dudley?
Dudley's here. He's just muted. Maybe his computer
Yep,
crashed.
yep.
Sorry,
Dudley's
There we go.
Dudley's here.
Oh,
Okay.
there he is. Time night. He's back.
Internet crapped out. I have to restart the router. I'm using my phone's mic right now.
Yeah, no problem.
I have to
Okay.
restart the router real quick. So
We figured because you dropped on this and that.
Okay.
yeah, it randomly Comcast.
All right. So he seems like we're missing.
in real life, I actually work for AT&T, so
Oh yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I used to work for Verizon.
Okay. All right. So let me see if we got everybody in here. All right. Amanda's in. Heidi's in. Grimm's in. Valora's in. Valerie is who I'm missing. Valerie, are you here?
I don't think she has access to
Yes.
Roll20, but
Oh.
she's in the
I
Discord.
don't have Roll20 because
Okay.
I don't have a computer.
Yeah, help me. Okay, help remind me to. I'll try to describe things to you. So, okay, so here we go. Your characters. You guys. Matter of fact, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can give this to you here real quick. 1 second. I'll see if I can. Okay, so yeah, while I'm finding this here, any other thing I want to do before you go to sleep? Everybody good?
Want to go
Did we
steal
get
the
to meet
medallion
the
of thoughts?
I'll fight you.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, if you guys want to contest over it, you're able to.
Do it.
No,
Do it.
I'll pick it off your dead body later.
Ooh.
Don't worry, I have like crap HP, so that may be a possibility.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So. Okay. So your characters, you do what you do for the night. You go to bed. You wake up in the morning. You have an amazing breakfast. It's like just everything you could ever want. You guys definitely, your bellies are full. If you choose to
just
eat.
nervous eating back
Yeah.
here because
Yeah, you guys know. And so you guys, you come out, you can see your horses are ready to go. You have again elite guard to escort you to the base of this layer. So pretty much uneventful travel, and you guys find yourselves at the footsteps of Astrodron's lair.
Oh boy, that's a lot of money.
Hoo-hoo.
And we can let me move your character. So Lindsay, if you look in Discord, you should see the map. I'm just kind of spreading your characters out a little bit here. Did I heard Dudley? Are you muted?
there you go. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So what you don't see on the map though is at the top where there's gold and things like that. There's a extremely gigantuan red dragon. You guys don't necessarily see this because y'all are at the bottom of the steps. But anyways, I'll just that might by you having a view of the map, you may be able to know a little bit where you're at. Okay, so right now everyone is at the base of the steps. You are outside this layer, and you can hear coming, and he goes, "I can smell dinner." And he cackles. You hear this here at the base, very loud.
Oh no.
Heidi's gonna try and like stealth along this wall.
Okay, which wall?
Heidi, this one right here.
Can you move your icon? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you're if you come onto your 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, you would be able to move as far as the top of the stairs. If that unless you didn't want to move that far.
So like here?
Yes, that's the farthest you can move in this turn.
Okay, and should I roll a stealth check?
Yeah. In the room though, just so you know, there's a boulder here. I don't know if you can see it, Heidi. Other than
Yeah, I
that,
can.
other than that, you're basically in an open area. There's not really a lot. I mean, it's very open. As you come up, you can see the
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to go like around this lamp post, and I'm a halfling, so I'm pretty
Yeah.
short. I rolled a 18 plus 3, so 21.
Okay. Yeah. And you can hear him sort of snicker. Are you trying to hide from me, halfling?
Okay.
And it's let's see who's next up. Celine, what would you like to do?
Baby.
I'm going to cast resistance from fire
Okay.
on myself.
Okay. And
I'm gonna
yeah.
just go over this way just a wee bit.
And just so you guys know, for the sake of time, if you were going to do something like you're going to roll for an attack or something, you can go ahead and pre-roll your dice, roll your attack, and then your hit dice. Y'all can pre-roll that if y'all want to. Okay, Thaladrin, what would you like to do? So even your character is technically outside of what you see. The furthest of a 30-foot movement would put you where. Actually, Heidi, if you're a halfling, you only get 25 feet of movement, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're technically here.
So 1 square back?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have myself a crossbow. So I actually have a pet mastiff with me. I'm gonna tell him to wait at the front door. Just don't come in here. Just don't come
Don't
in
hurt
here.
the doggo.
Yeah, he's gonna wait outside for me. His name's Bark. He's gonna wait outside.
Does he have any kind
No,
of?
I'm just thinking of that episode of Futurama.
Does
I'm
he have?
sorry.
Does he?
Oh,
Does
no.
Does he have any kind of training at all? Is he trained for you? Or?
Oh, he's well trained. Yeah, he can track and he can spot.
Then if
people
you would
that's on the spot.
if you would like, we can deem that he has a flask, and that flask can be filled with a healing potion, which he can administer as a bonus action on your turn.
Kind of like one of those like Saint Bernards with the little keg under his neck.
So
but he also has a little bell that he rings the little bell when he sees people that I'm looking for.
So just keep that in mind. He has the flask has 1 healing potion. It could be as a bonus action on your turn, on your initiative. You could command him to do that.
He's gonna wait out by the front entrance, but I do have a pan whistle that I can call him with. So he's gonna wait for me.
Okay, so
so my bonus action is sending him out there. Just give him a little instruction, and then my attack, I'll ready my crossbow.
Yeah, where's your character located? Are you staying outside or are you coming inside?
I'm gonna walk up to the top of the stairs and kind of go prone and aim my crossbow. I have 120 feet, so I'm gonna aim and just ready my attack until
That may be far enough. 5, 10, 15, 20. Anybody know how to do the measuring thing on Roll20?
It's 5 by 5.
Yes,
I think
it's a little measurement tool. If you pick, it's the one that has like the circle with the line.
Yeah.
Looks kind of like a cannon.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's only like 90. His hitbox is only like 90 feet from you guys. Or from Thandarin. Where you.
Yeah, I'm like 90 feet away, so I can hit him at 120 feet. I'm just holding action until he shows any kind of aggression.
Okay.
In that case, can I shoot him? Because my longbow has a 600 foot.
Yeah.
I just assumed he was really far away.
Were you gonna do that when you came up right to the top? Because he has. Okay.
I would have done it after he said he could see me.
Okay. So yeah. All right. So hold on. Before you move forward, Thaladrin.
Talkie.
1 second. Yeah. Sorry. 1 second. Okay. I
have sharpshooter, so he doesn't get any bonus to AC unless he has full cover.
Yeah. Okay. So. All right. So when you come up, he does. Let me see if this is gonna be. Yeah, because he definitely saw you. Okay. So when you attack. attack him, this is only going to affect you, by the way.
Okay.
He does.
I just realized we don't have a paladin, do we?
Okay, give me a dexterity saving throw. You're the only one that this is affecting, because this happened the second you appeared and fired.
I have a question for the
It's
GM.
not
Yeah, go ahead.
good.
Are we in range of the... I don't know if this one has it for sure, but most dragons have frightful presence. Do we have to worry about that now?
Yeah, all of you, if you're at the base of it, you would be in range of that, yeah.
Okay, so do you
I
want
got
to
an
make saves on
11.
that?
I got an 11 for my saving throw.
Okay, all right. So you you take 91 points of fire damage.
I'm already down.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right, hang on one second. Let me see here.
Do you have any resistances?
Nope, I'm a ranger.
One
I
second.
didn't cast that spell yet.
Okay, hold on. That was his held action. So 1 second.
Not even his lair actions, guys.
Cool.
Let's see.
This is an ancient CR20. We are in trouble.
Yep.
Okay, so you're just down. So I'm just putting a little red dot. Let people know that because you're okay. Then it is okay. So you took that shot, and he doesn't do anything else. And Theldrin, if you move up, you're fine. So you're there. So what do you want to do?
Oh, sorry. What was that?
I'm sorry. You had said you moved up 90 feet because when
Oh yeah, no, I
when
moved to
Heidi
within
had-
90.
yeah. Now what do you did
Within
you,
90.
You attacked also, or what were you doing?
I held my action for when he.
He did. Yeah. As soon as Heidi attacked him, he attacked. So you would have saw
Okay.
that. You would have been
Then
outside of the
fire.
range of the flame. Basically covers that first section where you guys are. So yeah, you would
And
not. It
then
would
I
not have
had-
hit you, but you came up.
So I rolled a 15 to hit on a d20.
Yeah, that doesn't hit. So
Do I add anything to it, like a dexterity or
Are
something?
you doing what is that? A crossbow?
Just a crossbow, a hand crossbow?
Yeah, it should be
It's
that plus-
proficiency plus dexterity modifier. So our proficiency at this level is 4, so 4 plus your
Oh,
dex
so
mod.
plus 9. Jesus.
Yeah, so 24.
Okay.
Yeah, 24 does hit. So
Okay,
give me the damage.
Damage is 1d6 plus 6. Oh, and it's plus 10 to hit. Oh, I got a fancy hand crossbow. So it's 10.
Okay.
18 damage.
Yeah, and so you can see it kind of sticks in his armor there. And we're now at that was Celine. Did Celine get a turn?
Yes, it did.
Okay, sorry. All right, Taki, your turn. You're up. So you see this going on.
Oh yeah, I'm also gonna move down the stairs a little bit.
So basically,
Yeah, you're
what
able
I
to do that.
see is
Get out of range.
Someone died.
Yeah, you just saw Heidi went up there, took a shot, and got burned.
They're not dead yet. They are bleeding out currently. They're not dead yet.
Not dead
And-
yet, just
and
mostly
crispy
dead.
critter.
Yeah. I'm not dead yet.
Oh, you beanie moment. I'm feeling better.
I think I'll go for a walk.
You guys have Revivify. What are you worried about?
It'll be
The
fine.
cleric getting to them?
I don't know. It's not the cleric's turn. Okay, so
I got you.
He's got one
Taki,
shot.
Taki's up.
Let's go, Taki.
Where the
Fighter
clerics
shift.
live getting to them?
Sorry.
Well,
By the
can-
way, I did
trying
4
to
damage. I
avoid
don't think I
tiny
told you that
hands of
earlier.
flyers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me add that. Yeah, now guys, those of you that have not moved yet, your character's not where you see your character. Your character's at the base of the stairs. So it's 30 feet of movement to get up where, like right where that line is.
Okay, quick question.
So when you measure, you're actually measuring from outside of where that is.
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
quick question. So when we first get up to the top of the stairs, are we in the frightful presence radius?
All of y'all are in the frightful presence radius. Do y'all know what frightful presence? Does your character
Do we
know
need
what
to make
that
a
is?
save?
Do y'all know what that is?
That's what I'm asking.
Do I have to make a
You
save?
need to make the save if he uses it.
I thought it was a consistent activity. It was always active.
Yeah, it's like an aura or something, right?
It's a static activation. It's always there.
Again, guys, if you play it directly off the manual, it's not that. This is some things that are altered here.
Okay, I'm fine with it not being automatically active.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you'll get everything you're wanting. Just finish this little movement here. Because you also, I mean, even if you wanted to deem that he's seeing it, you don't really see him right now. If you're at the base of the stairs, so you don't see anything. You know.
I guess I'm gonna waddle my way up there. Can't go back now. Can't back down now.
Okay, so what's Taki gonna do?
Regret all of her decisions
Leave.
that led her.
They just leave, right?
Okay, all right. So is Taki's just gonna stay outside?
No, she's gonna go up. She goes.
Oh, okay, so Dudley, can you see with the map kind of what's going on, Dudley?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so right now they're just basically to the right up the stairs. Heidi has fallen and everybody else is right outside, and Daldrin is up the stairs.
I'm going to.
And Taki's.
On Heidi.
You're going to do what?
Carolyn. Using my just harp.
Okay. Is that able to be done at a distance?
No, Cure Wounds is touch.
Okay. Oh, even with the harp you still have to... Okay. So you go up to Heidi.
I want to know how that one works.
Healing word is range.
Yeah, you can go there. Okay, go ahead and do the Cure Wounds and let her know what she gets.
Who's the person with the medallion of detect thoughts? Just so I have for reference later.
The wizard.
The wizard.
The wizard.
Perfect.
Okay. How many points did you do?
I'm scared.
And if you guys know what you're going to do on your turn, like if you know, hey, I'm going to go do this or whatever, you can pre-roll your dice if you want. Like if y'all are kind of waiting for your turn, you can pre-roll.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no.
By time. So I only have you.
Do you want to let her roll her Cure Wounds dice? Heidi, did we lose your audio?
I would still need her modifier.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, while they're working that out, Valora, you're up.
Okay.
You can just type it when you know it.
I'm going to move just a little bit in now that I see that somebody has gone to Heidi. So I'm going to move to where my character actually is on the map.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast a Beacon of Hope. So everybody, because it's as many creatures as I want, we all have advantage on wisdom saves and death saves. And we all get the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing. And I'll put that in Roll20 so you all know.
I love you, cleric.
Good deal. How long does that last for?
It's 1 minute.
Okay, so
or until she loses concentration, one or the other,
or until I die.
Thank you for jumping in on that. That's what I was asking you guys. Let me know the little outs on your stuff, on your OP stuff y'all are gonna throw at me. Give me the outs.
It is concentration, yeah.
It's probably easy to get me because you're like, oh yeah, it says we can just kill. It says I can kill a dragon in one shot.
Yeah, I have my arrows of one-hit dragon killing.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but before we came in, we bought some arrows of dragon slaying.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Definitely could have done that, but they're expensive.
Yeah, they are very expensive.
Are they 3,000 gold? Okay, so Valerie, you're
I
up.
think there's 6 each.
So
Valerie,
Valerie, right now, Valerie, you're outside.
Sanity and a trip to the Underdark.
Yeah.
Okay, so where do you want to go to the top? Where do you want to go?
Let's go top right.
Top right. The right would be over where
That's
Taki.
where that boulder thing is. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're not able to make it that far. You can make it to.
I know. I just want to make my way to it.
Yeah. Okay. So we have you by over there with the group by Heidi. Okay. Now it
Maybe
is.
one behind the group.
Okay, that's fine. All right. So you're about
What'd you say? Sorry.
You're about halfway up the stairs then. Okay. And then now, are you going to do anything? You need to get to this top of the stairs to be able to see the dragon.
Yeah, so I'm just going to
Like right now you're below. You're like one level
yeah.
below. Okay. If you're going to hang out
Can
there.
I like prepare an action or no?
Not in move. You
okay, no problem, no problem. Okay.
You can prepare it if he comes at you. Okay, then now that was Valerie, correct? Grim, you're up. Please don't let me.
I will go ahead.
Yeah, don't let me
I'll
skip
go
you
ahead
guys.
and V-shape into a giant scorpion. GM, can you move me to a large size, please?
Yeah.
Because I cannot change my size.
Beam, 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 beam. They are.
And I now have 40 feet movement, and you said it would take 30 feet just to get to the top, right?
30 feet's at the top, and then you can like start counting.
Okay. So, oh no, well let me. Oh wait, never mind. That's why I had the ruler on. Never mind. Okay, I'm at the top. That's 30 feet, and then I have 10 feet of movement left as a giant scorpion.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go up there.
Okay. Yep. You're able to do that.
And then I'll go ahead and use the dash action to move further.
All right. How far can you go with the dash?
5, 10. It's the same as my normal movement.
Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
All right.
So right there.
And then, and just give you guys a little heads up, if you guys are trying to be strategic. So the only real place that would have some kind of cover would be like this rock. The lips right here are not very tall, so it's not like, you're not like covered by a corner. And then if y'all remember me talking earlier, the wings underneath the wing area, even though that's his hitbox, that is not difficult terrain. If you're going under the wings, you're able to pass normally. There's an area to the left. There's an area to the right. So I just wanted to let you guys know about that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
my turn's over.
Yeah. Okay. So now so you can see this this dragon here. He notices Grim, and he.
I mean, I'm a giant scorpion. I don't think he's gonna miss me.
He notices this giant scorpion here, and he moves.
Put the gate up, by the way.
What's that?
Sorry, nothing.
And he moves. Let's see. 1, 2. He moves 3. He moves right toward the edge. It moves up just a little bit, and he comes after the scorpion, and he does
8 million fire damage.
No, he comes at you with his jaws, and they come swirling around, and does a 20 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, so he comes down with his jaws, and he bites down on you for. I'm gonna roll because I'm not a good roller. That gives you a better chance. All right, 3. Yeah, see. 15 points of piercing damage, and also 14 points of fire damage.
So that's a total of 29?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then with his with his wing kind of comes around and a claw clips you, and that hits for, oh, that's got to hit you, man. That's 13 plus 17. I'm sure that hits you.
Oh yeah.
That
My armor
last
class
words.
is not high.
I'm a
That
bad
does
roller.
17 points of slashing damage, and the other claw comes at you, and again, that's got to hit. 19 plus 17's got to hit you. That does another 15 points of slashing damage on the second hit.
Okay, I'm no longer a giant scorpion.
Okay, did any points spill over?
Calculating that now. 3 points spilled over.
Okay. All right. Here, I'll make you though. Which box do you want to be in? The one far away from him?
So I'm here, and I lost 3 hit points from my normal hit points.
It's like that. What's that game? Rampage.
Oh, he knocks me back too?
Well, no, I figured you didn't want to be in the square next to him, where you could.
Oh no, I still want to be there.
Where you'd provoke an. Okay. All right, here you can be.
No, provoke that opportunity only if I move away. I'm not planning on moving away.
Oh, okay, no problem. No problem. Okay. All right, so.
My intelligence is like 10. I don't understand this.
Yeah, let me give you guys. Well, actually, you're not right on him because he has a 15-foot move. You're actually where you are. He's actually. I know the graphic doesn't exactly look like it, but he's actually 15 feet from you. So you're not right. You're not melee on him, anyways.
I won't provoke attack opportunity unless I leave his threatened square.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm running in.
No, I'm saying he's not. I'm saying he's not within melee. He's not within 5 feet of you. He's within 15 feet of you right now.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
He's at reach.
Yeah. Okay. So it's and so he ends his turn by stepping back where he originally was over his gold. And it is now Heidi. You're up with whatever hit points you got, and it's your move.
29 hit points.
Ooh.
So can we drink potions as a bonus action or is that an action?
No, it's an action to drink it.
Okay. I'm going to back up.
You already hit him for 14 points of damage. Y'all got this.
It was only 4.
Out of like 500 HP.
No, I mean total, yeah. No, I'm saying that round of y'all's team attacking, y'all knocked off 14 points. So you're...
Well, I'm back here now. And I'm going to chug a potion. And I will tell you how much I heal later. Because I wasn't sure if I was going to do that or if I was going to do...
And to let you guys know his size, you know, Gargantuan is like 20 by 20. So he's 4. He's like 4 of that. So he's like...
80 by 80?
Yeah. 10, 15,
he's
20,
colossal,
25,
isn't he?
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Well, 60. He's 60 by 60. He's very large.
Colossal then.
Yeah.
Sweet Jesus. Big dragon.
Yeah. Okay.
He is bigger than a giraffe.
The dragon I killed in the Feywild was a lot smaller.
Celine. Celine, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna pop up to the top of the stairs.
Yep.
And then I'm going to cast Ice Storm right on his butt. And that is a dex save. DC 16.
Okay. He needs to make a dex save.
Yeah, DC 16.
That's
a spell that like stays up, right? It stays up every round.
5 plus.
No.
Yeah.
That's a 5 plus 7. So, let me know what the spell does, because he has some.
There's a hail of rock hard ice pounds to the ground in a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range. It's 300 feet. Creature in the cylinder must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 48 bludgeoning because I'm casting it at 6th level. And 46 cold damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Does that continue to go, or is it just that one move?
It's just the end of my turn. End of my next turn.
I mean, it keeps doing it over and over again?
No, it's just difficult terrain until the end of my next turn. It's just
okay, yeah. So go ahead and roll the damage for that. He'll take that damage.
I did. It's 34.
Okay, yeah, he took all of it.
Woohoo.
Okay, and now it is, so when he takes that damage, let's see here.
Flies into a rage and murders all.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's fine. Okay, so he doesn't do anything. It's now Thalendrin's turn.
I'm gonna shoot again. So I have plus 10 because I picked up a when I bought one of my items I bought was a +1 crossbow.
Okay.
So it's 27 to hit. Should hit, right?
Yeah, it does.
1d6.
So far, I think y'all know that I think a 19 does not hit, and you know like 27 does. It's as soon as y'all hit the AC, I'm going to give that to you, and you're going to know it.
I hit him for 9 damage.
Okay, yeah, he takes it, and it is now Taki, your turn.
Oh yeah, I'm using my bonus action as a hide action.
Okay, roll it.
To just a d20, right?
Yeah.
4. God damn it.
Yeah, he has a very strong perception. Okay, Taki, what did you do? I think you may be muted.
I think she's purposely trying to be quiet.
No, I don't know why it's not working.
We can hear you now when you did that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna move forward, and I need him to make a wisdom save as I am trying to cast polymorph on him. Try and turn him into a bunny rabbit.
That's
Nice.
all right, so his wisdom save is 12 plus 9, 20, 21.
He saved.
Fuck.
I tried.
Okay, and let's see, that Valora. He has really high saves.
You don't say.
I just
Ancient
about
dragons tend to have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Valora.
Taking my phone.
I'm muted, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, I moved to the top of the stairs.
Yep.
And I'm gonna try and hit him with a level 2 guiding bolt.
Okay. What's the distance on that?
120 feet.
Yeah, you're good. And guys, y'all didn't ask, but I just want to let you know the room itself is 100 feet tall.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, and just what did you do on that?
It's a 20 to hit. Does that hit or not?
No, it does not. So you guys now know that a 20 doesn't hit. You know that a 27 does.
27 hits, guys.
Cool.
I think we're going under geared for this.
Okay.
I rolled a 24 when I first hit it, so that we
I
know
got
that
about-
24
Oh, okay,
hits.
yeah, see, y'all know that. Keep track of that because when you narrow it down, then you're gonna know. Y'all will know, which
Don't
is
worry,
nice.
guys. I got 18 crossbow bolts left.
So you guys know that it's somewhere between a 20 and a 24. Y'all know that. Okay.
Cool.
So that being said, if you're gonna pre-roll your roll and you roll less than a 20, then when it gets your turn, be like, hey, I tried to attack, but I missed. Okay, so Valerie, your turn. And right now, Valerie, you're halfway up the stairs.
All right.
Do your wizard thing.
Yes.
I'm gonna gate out of here to a bar.
She might have
All right.
teleportation.
So how far away am I from that boulder?
From the boulder,
Thing.
you would be. I mean, you would be able to make that if you're. Let me see here. What's your movement speed? It's 40 feet away. You could dash
30.
to it. You could dash
Yes,
to it.
let's do that. I'd rather cover my ass first and then
Sorry.
use haste on you guys and hope for the best.
Sorry.
Bless you.
All right. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm moving Valora. I need to move Valerie. There you go. All right, so Valerie's behind the boulder. Okay. Now, Grim, you're up there. He's in the next
Well,
room.
that first thing didn't work.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to rage.
All right.
Good idea.
And then since I can choose whether or not to take my beast shape as a action or a bonus action, I will shape change with my action to turn into a giant scorpion again.
Okay.
So I'm now large again.
All right. I'm going to do this so y'all can see kind of a little bit where the hitboxes are. Okay, so right now you'd be like 10 feet from him.
Yeah, and I'm going to scurry under his wing.
Yeah, you're able to do that, and there's no movement for that. Okay.
See if I can make it where it's awkward for him to attack me.
If you're doing that mechanically, I'll give you this. It wouldn't make any. It wouldn't do what you're saying on that. So if you're doing that
okay,
for that,
well then I would just move up to him and then end my turn.
Yeah. Right now you're in melee range of him where you are. So, okay. That's why I wanted to tell you that. I don't want you. If you guys are going to do something that's not going to work, I don't want you to find out. Oh, your character dies. It didn't matter. Okay. So, all right. Were you going to do any kind of attacking or anything, or just move there?
I can't.
Okay.
I use my action to transform.
Okay. All right. So now that was Grim, correct? Okay. So now you see he looks at Grim since you're standing there, and he comes at you. Well, wait. Let me see if I get a recharge. Okay. He comes at you with his head again, and 18 plus 17 is going to hit, I'm sure. Let me roll for the other ones real quick and see if they hit. One, that would be an 18. Does an 18 hit you?
The highest AC I possibly can have is 14.
Okay, yeah, so the second one hit. Oh, then he hits you because
Oh my God.
even if you roll a 1, he can't miss you. Okay, so you take.
Well, 1 would auto fail, but other than that, yeah.
Yeah. So
you should have been level 20.
You take.
Yeah, 20 is the only way we're gonna survive this.
Okay, so you see as his giant skull comes and opens up, and you can see like some little sparks of fire there. It clomps down on you for. So it's 21 points of piercing damage, and 34 and his claws come with 34 points of slashing damage.
I have a question for the GM.
Yeah.
When you calculate damage reduction, do you do round up or round down?
Whatever works in your favor.
I will take round down then.
Okay. Yeah, whatever.
So the first attack was how much?
Okay, so the first attack was 21.
Okay, and the other one was?
Well, actually, it's 2 attacks. So if you're doing a round down, the first one would hit you for 17, and the second would hit you for 17. So that may get you.
So they were both 34 damage to begin with?
No, it was 17 plus 17. It was probably 36. I didn't do my math right.
Okay,
no, it was 34.
34.
Yeah, 34. I was right.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you're able to take half of what it is, it would have been a hit for 17 and a hit for 17, and the first hit would have been for 21. There is one more hit though. You got a 14 points of fire damage. So
okay, hold on. So there was 21. Make sure I got all of this. 21 for the first attack normally.
Yeah. So whatever you get
on that. Next attack was 34 normally, right?
No, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to confuse you. Let me give you an order. First attack was 21, so you figure out what you take on that. The second attack was 14. That was fire damage.
And the fire was what?
14 points of fire damage.
Okay.
The next attack was 17 points from his claw.
Okay.
And then 17 points from his other claw.
Okay. So that means I took.
And I'm fine with you applying that individually. I don't know if the rules are individually or all at the end, but you can apply that individually. If it gives you a couple extra points to save, it's
Okay,
fine.
so in total I took 34 damage. Yay for half damage from everything.
All right. Okay. So yeah. So he's done there, and it's now. Okay. That was. Now we're back up to the top initiatives. Heidi, it's your turn. Please,
Hi.
please let me know if I
Alright.
miss you guys. Please.
I am casting protection from energy and making it fire. And as a bonus action, I will, if I can, Hunter's Mark. Can I do 2 spells in 1 turn?
Isn't Hunter's Mark a bonus action spell?
Yeah,
Yes.
but
It's got to be
why
a
I'm
cantrip.
once. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was
Okay,
thinking,
I don't have
cantrip.
any cantrips, so I
Yeah.
can't do it.
Yeah. So wait for the next turn to do that. But yeah, that's a good spell to do what you did. You did the right thing.
Okay.
Between the two, I think you did the
Protection.
right thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna live
Yeah.
before I kill this thing.
Now, is there any out on that?
It's concentration, so if I break concentration.
Okay, try to
So if you
try to
deal enough
remember that.
damage to her, she could lose it.
Yeah, so just try to remember that, guys, if you would. Okay, all right, Celine, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna shift over here just so that I have line of sight.
Yeah.
And I'm going to.
In fairness,
cast lightning
you had
bolt.
line of sight where you were, just so you know.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you're
Okay.
fine. This you
Well, then
cannot.
I'll stay there.
There is no way you don't see this thing. You may not see its face from where you're at, but you see enough of it to hit.
You could actually go back to the town and probably still see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
So I'm gonna cast lightning bolt at a 5th level.
Yeah.
That's again dex save of 16.
Okay. And he makes 18 plus 7.
Okay, so that would be half of 28, so 14 damage.
All right. Okay, and that takes us to Thaladrin.
I'm gonna hit him again. Move up into range here.
Are you like moving up and then moving back, moving up and moving back?
Yeah, I'm moving up to the top of the stairs, still prone, and shooting him, and then backing back down under cover of the stairs. So that's 23 to hit. Should hit, and then.
Yeah, you see that a 23 does hit. So you now know a 20 misses and a 23 hits.
I do 12 damage to him.
Yep.
And then I bonus action hide again under the stairs.
Okay. If he does something for you, you can let me roll and see what it is.
It's probably hiding is a dex bonus, right?
Stealth would be dex plus proficiency if you've got stealth.
Okay, plus 13. Shit. I should have done that last time. 23 to hide.
Anybody know the logistics on a blind sight can see a hidden person?
Blind sight cannot see a hidden person. He can't see it, but he knows what square you're in.
He can see through invisibility or something, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Basically, he knows what square you're in, but he can't see you, so he'll still get disadvantage.
Okay.
But he knows what square you're in.
Effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fireballs, so miss.
All right. So that was who's up? Taki, you're up.
Could I have been to Chult?
Sure. Well, yeah, that's fine.
Harass, here we go.
We start evacuating the town instead.
I'm going to polymorph myself into a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I was thinking about that last turn.
Yes.
All right, let's see. So you're here.
That's a huge creature. So that's a 3 square by 3 square.
It's 3 square by 3 square? So it's bigger than
For
large?
a huge creature, yeah. Yeah.
All right, team, hear me out.
I'm a big girl now.
This buys us time to steal all the gold and then run back to town. Evacuate everybody.
Oh no, it is a huge creature. Sorry, yeah.
So it's just
I don't know about you, but if
Wait, it's a 4 by
y'all
4, yeah.
die, I'm just running.
It's 4 by 4? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
How do you think about me using haste on you, Mr. T-Rex?
Taki, what do you want to do?
Little tiny thumbs up.
I support this. Okay, let's do this.
I just realized your intelligence has dropped down to without of a T-Rex because of polymorph though.
That's true.
Okay, are you doing anything other than that, or is that your move? Taki?
Still got movement, right? You can.
So, all I
think we lost you there.
all I
No,
can
she's
really
just
do
really
is run
quiet.
towards it because I used my axe.
You're gonna move towards it.
Yeah.
I still
All right.
fight
How far can you move?
T-Rex got a speed of 50.
So yeah, if you want to make it to a melee range, you can. Is that what you want to do?
I'm gonna go to melee.
You're gonna sit back and cast firebolts at the T-Rex?
So Lizzie,
She should be one size category larger than she is right now on the board.
Lizzie, are you able to kind of tell what's going on?
Valerie, yes.
Now?
Yeah. Okay. Good deal. I just want. So right now you got Grim. Grim is right next to him. Taki is right next to him. He's in that second room right now. Okay. Valora, you're up.
Taki should be one thing bigger.
It's
I'm bigger.
She's not large. She's huge.
and huge is 3x3.
And you have 10-foot reach, just so you know.
Okay. Do you want to be within the 10 feet reach of him so you're not right on him?
Yeah.
Okay, you're there. Okay.
So
All
I
right.
can literally bite and tail whip him
Okay. All right. And Valora, you're up.
from there.
Okay. I'm going to move over to here. And as my bonus action, I'm going to throw up a spiritual weapon in his face.
All right.
It goes 60 feet, so just like by his head somewhere floating around.
Yay.
What does it look like?
It is a giant longsword of helm. So there's like
All right.
a gauntlet holding it and fighting with it.
Okay.
So that's in its face, and I'm going to try and hit with that for my bonus. And 18 plus 9, so that definitely hits.
Yes, it does.
And he takes 13 radiant damage.
Nice.
All right.
And then for my action, I can cast a cantrip, yeah?
Yes.
Because that was a bonus?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just get a dex save of 17 and try and Sacred Flame it.
Okay.
I think the bonus is enough to save.
I don't think he made that one because he only made an 11 on that.
Oh, wow.
So what does that do to him?
Yay! That
Must roll the one.
is
Yeah.
10 more radiant damage.
All right.
MVP, most damage so far.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So as soon as okay, so that was Valora, right? As soon as Valora finishes that, he takes his
No, he doesn't.
let's see.
Take that back.
Each creature. Okay. He takes his wings and he flaps them violently, and I need Grim and Taki to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. One moment. I gotta see my giant
Woo!
Okay.
scorpions.
Dexterity.
She got a 20. Is it a nat 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, does that apply on saving throws? Or that
Yep.
doesn't matter for a saving throw, does it?
That's a pass fail, I think.
What is that with your? What is the 20 plus your dexterity modifier?
20.
How much? Oh, just 20. Okay.
20.
All right. What did you get, Grim?
That would be a 19 total.
Okay. So you guys both take oh man, I don't roll. What are you worried about me? I don't roll nothing. 15 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're both knocked prone.
That's the problem. You don't have to roll that good with an ancient dragon.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How
How many points of damage was that?
No, but I roll like a 1 and a 4.
So
So
15 damage.
like really low, yeah. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. So 15 damage, and you guys are not prone. It is now. That was Valerie. Valerie, you've gone, correct?
Yes.
Okay, then we're at
Wait.
Grim.
Last thing I remember was getting up behind that boulder.
Yeah, that was last turn. But
Yeah.
Okay.
now it's your
Then
turn
it's your
already. You
turn.
haven't
Yeah.
had your turn this
Then
time.
then it is your turn. So your buddies just got knocked prone, and you can see dragon on every area of the rock. You see dragon, rock, dragon.
Oh,
Just a whole lot of
um,
dragon.
Yeah, not really.
just a whole lot of dragon
Yeah,
indeed. Oh my god.
you don't have to roll a perception to see the dragon.
Unless it goes invisible.
It's a perception with a DC of 1.
Oh my lord. Okay, can someone just send me a screenshot of what's going on in the room at the moment?
Oh, I'm sure someone
Yeah,
can put it into
There's
Discord
a
or
prone
something.
barbarian, a prone Tyrannosaurus Rex.
There's a
Here I
there's a
can.
Tyrannosaurus Rex. Just going in there to wreck that dragon.
Is somebody able to do that? You need me to do it? I can do it here real quick, I think.
I can do it.
I think she can see through Discord, right? So if we just put a picture in Discord.
Yeah. Oh, actually, it was pretty easy. I just did a print screen. There you go. That's a great idea. If somebody, so all I had to do, guys, is just hit print screen and then pasted it in there.
Yeah, I don't have permissions on the Discord chat to do stuff.
Okay,
like
what
that.
do you see that there? I put it in there. That's a pretty good snapshot of what's going on. Everyone's dead but you.
Yep. I see what's going on. Okay.
Everybody's dead except for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh,
you leave
really?
and just go home.
Just kidding.
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
I could just use Expeditious Retreat and fuck this shit, I'm out.
I'm considering myself.
That's what I'm considering too.
I still have
Right?
stuff in the back pocket.
Evacuate the town
Everyone climb
instead.
on the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yep. Okay, so Tyrannosaurus Rex is right in front of me, right there. Let's find haste in my spell book because for some reason I never have things ready.
I got.
I think if you cast haste, doesn't it automatically happen? You don't have to.
It does.
Okay.
Yeah, but
so,
it's touch.
Were you casting haste on the T-Rex?
so if
Yes.
you want, so
Yes.
actually, you would have enough. You would have enough movement. You would have enough movement to. If you want to do this, you would have enough movement to circle around the rock, cast haste, and then circle back to where you're positioned. If that's what you want to do.
Can I do that then?
Yes, you can do that.
I
Okay.
do that.
Okay. All right.
I
So
do that shit.
now it's Valerie's turn.
That was Valerie.
Now it's Grim's turn. Grim, you're on the ground.
I'll use half my movement to stand back up,
You can do that.
and then I will go ahead and use my bonus action to gain 40 hit points,
Okay.
and then
And then run for your life.
I'm tempted. Leave all you elves here.
I'm purposely 30 feet away from the door so I can Misty step the fuck out of here when everyone dies.
And then I'm going to go ahead and attempt this. It's probably going to fail horribly, but we're about to find out. Since it can hit me no matter what, I'll go ahead and make this a reckless attack.
All right.
Nat 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
I didn't think I would need this many dice. One moment, please.
Yeah, no problem.
So for the thing, he's got that. Okay. So for the first part of his attack, $15 damage,
Okay.
and then I'm still recklessing. Does a 21 hit?
21 does not. You guys now that
Okay.
you know that a 23 hits and you know that a 21 does not.
Last attack.
So something tells me it's 22.
Ding, ding, ding.
Last
Surprise.
attack here. That's only a 20, so that will miss.
Okay.
But you have to make a DC. What is that DC? 1 second. A DC 12 save of Constitution.
Oh, con? Yeah. That's cake. Yeah, he's got a 17. He's got a 16 anyways. So
You could
Okay, well,
always
he'll-
roll a 1.
Yeah, ones still happen.
well, but even if I rolled a 1, it'd be a 17.
Yeah, but ones you still can fail on saves on a 1, and you always exceed on a 20.
You can always roll a 1.
Well, we can look it up at the end of the game, but ones don't affect saves. I'll show you guys, but okay, let's go. Who's up next?
So he still takes half damage from my poison.
Okay,
which
how much
will
is that?
be half of 19, so he takes 9 more points of poison damage.
All right.
Celine has to take off.
Yeah, I'm just gonna good night, guys. It was great playing with you guys. I have to be up in 5.5 hours, so I need to get some sleep.
Good night.
We had a player die.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What did we lose?
Oh
They're like, no.
Which one did we lose?
Will someone just play her character, right?
What would? Yeah, let me see what Celine was playing.
Wait, wasn't
I think she was the
Celine
cleric.
was a
our
druid.
cleric?
No,
Druid?
Celine's a
Okay.
druid.
We didn't lose our cleric, yes.
Yay!
Let me see where.
Not.
Still be nice to have another druid, though.
Yep.
Oh, Celine was over here.
I mean, you got a ranger right here.
Oh, the ranger's
Basically,
back
same
up?
thing.
Honestly,
Who can
she
heal?
To be fair, I don't think we have any shots of actually killing this thing.
Supposedly-
3 healers.
I'm surprised you would say that because you got about 25%. Not a single one of you are dead, and you've took a big chunk out of it. I'm just saying, no one died, and you took a big chunk out of him. Right.
Technically, I died.
You didn't die, you went unconscious.
Yeah, someone got hit with like 15% more HP than I have in damage
Yeah.
and got one shot, so I'm not too
Okay, who? All
feeling safe here.
right, so who's up? Was that
I
Grim?
think
That was your. You just went
Grim
right.
was the end of my turn, yeah.
No, I think it's
Okay.
my turn.
That's
Was-
me then.
Now it's
If Grim went, then it's the dragon's turn.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, so he is gonna go for this.
What about me? The dragon went after me at some point.
The
and I
the
haven't
the
had my
dragon
turn.
the dragon can take a turn after other people's
Whenever
turns.
Yeah,
it can use its legendary
Yeah,
action.
he has legendary actions every turn that he can use after someone's turn. It's Grim went, and now it's the dragons up here. Okay, so he's doing. Let me roll to see if he's doing this or not. I don't know if he's doing it. Okay, apparently he's not doing it. Okay, then I
He
guess
didn't recharge, thank
yeah,
goodness.
yeah. No, I'm
He's
not
gonna
rolling.
use his-
I've
He's going to use his legendary action to run.
Yeah, I haven't been able to recharge. Oh yeah, that's right. I guess you. Well, okay. So, all right. He's gonna go. He's gonna since you're right on him. He's gonna keep picking on you, man.
I mean, he can reach the T-Rex
Oh.
too, and it looks scarier than me.
Hey, he's got a point there.
All right, you got.
You-
No, you can't fail these, right?
Say again?
He's at a point where he can hit for 17. You're saying your AC's lower than
Yeah,
that?
there's
Okay.
no way I can get a high AC.
Okay,
I have an
alright.
AC of 15.
Okay, so it's the same like last time. It's do you remember how many points you took last time? Was it 30 when it was halved, what it was?
The first attack you hit me with last time was 21.
Yeah,
The
21.
second was 34.
Well, it's 21, 14, 17, and 17.
Yeah. So the same amount of damage total?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
But I'm
we're-
still standing again.
okay. Okay, so that's the end of his turn. It's now Heidi, it's your turn.
All right.
So what it is,
I am
Sarah?
Finally,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Be gone.
I am finally up and ready to fire some shots after about 3 turns. So I'm gonna go. I think right there is my movement because I'm only 25.
Yeah.
Movement, and I'm gonna cast Hunter's. Nope, not Hunter's Mark, because that's concentration. I'm already concentrating on something. So I'm going to cast. I think it was Conjure Barrage.
Yeah.
It is an
good spell.
action,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to make. Do I have to make it? No, it looks like. Each creature in a 6-foot cone must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Is
Just
that
make
So
sure
it's a
we're not
dexterity-
in.
is that a cone coming out of you? Because you said
No, it's a 60-foot area that I choose. So I'm gonna
okay.
try and center it on the back of the dragon.
No problem to do that. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Let him have
Yeah. And it's a dexterity save of 14, so I'm sure he'll make it.
it. Not so sure. He's pretty bad. No. 6 plus 7 is not 14. I got 13.
Woo! So he
So
takes
Victus is a dex save,
3d8
guys.
damage. Woo!
He takes how much?
It's gonna be
3d8.
3d6 after I roll it.
Oh,
It's hard to be dexterous when you are the size of like full
Yeah.
tavern.
All right, so that's a 6 plus 3 is 9. So 16 points of damage.
All right. So, all right, he takes that.
Uh,
He actually has a good dexterity bonus. I just can't roll like above like a 5 or something. I don't know.
I'm okay with that. Even rolling a 5, you can hit me hard.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So he. Okay. So after Heidi takes his turn, he takes 2 of his legendary actions, and again, you guys see his wings flap, and I need a dexterity saving throw from Taki and Grim.
Of course we do.
11. But I'm already still prone, so.
Oh yeah. Then you. Okay. All right. What did you get,
I
Grim?
haven't gotten.
Total is 15. Is that enough?
Yeah. Yes, that's enough. So Taki, then if you were still prone, did he do that after your turn?
Yeah.
He must. Okay, he did it after her turn. Okay. All right. So now
Well, I
you're.
haven't had a turn since he did it, so.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I'm saying he did
Because
it.
he's using legendary actions.
He used legendary action after your turn to knock you prone. Okay.
So this would mean it's his, from what my calculation is, if those are all 1-point legendary actions, he should be out for this turn only.
No, that's a 2 point. He has 3, so he has 1 more this turn. he re-gets it per turn. So it's okay. So you guys would take 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
is that everyone or?
No, I'm sorry, just Takai and Grim.
Okay.
Okay.
You were doing so well.
And now it's they're
You were doing so well, and then you had to go
Takai.
Did I miss Celine? Celine got a turn, right?
Well, Celine's gone, isn't she?
Oh,
Celine had to leave.
Oh, Celine disappeared. Okay, then Thaldrin, you're up.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see here.
She was like a Circle of the Moon druid too. She could have like.
No, I'm the Circle of the Moon Druid.
Oh, I thought she was too.
She circled the land.
Oh, I gotcha. All right, what'd you get, Thaldrin?
Was that a 19 to hit? That does not hit.
19 does not hit. Your characters know that a 21, a strike of the
gotta
power,
hit above 21.
Yeah, of above 21 would hit. Yeah, y'all are aware of that. Above 21 would hit. Y'all know that.
Taki, you act before I do, right?
No, she's after you.
I don't know anymore.
She's
know
after
anymore.
you. Thandrin, did you go?
I bonus action hide again. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Now, Taki, you're up.
That's a 26 to hide.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm a bite his ass.
All
yeah,
right.
Taki's before me.
Yeah, you're able to do that.
I'm going to bite whatever I can.
Taki, you have enough movement to get the other side of him to get flanking. You want to do that first.
There's not flanking in this. That's a very. I don't do flanking.
Oh, okay.
We still have Camilla's barbarian in here too.
What'd you get, Sarah?
I actually got a to hit. Did you guys hear me?
Oh no.
No.
I said I got a crit, so that's gonna be a 30 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Now, how much truckloads of damage does the T-Rex
Now-
do?
Yeah, now
T-Rex!
a natural 20 on an attack does hit no matter what. That's where the 1 and the 20 comes into play.
So do I roll all 8 dice or?
Yeah, roll all your
Or
damage
an
dice
double.
twice. It's you
Alright.
can either I would allow you to either roll it all twice or you can roll it and double it, whatever you want to do.
For the T-Rex, I'd suggest just doubling it because it's a lot of dice.
Y'all have done some damage to this thing. Y'all you know, it's not like you haven't done anything.
Does it look bloodied?
Sure. It's red.
That's 49 damage.
All right.
49 damage.
That's nice.
Fuck
Yep.
yeah.
Now I have some confidence.
Yeah, see he
Now
he,
you,
did,
got,
he,
you
he
still have
didn't
2 more attacks.
he didn't appreciate that.
It's like the end of Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Where the
He wa-
Dominus is fighting T-Rex.
Yeah, he was not appreciative of that at all. Is that the end of your turn or you got more stuff?
I think I just
You
like
should
broke
still have
his
2 more
foot,
attacks.
Whatever I bit.
Yeah, you have a bite, a claw, and a tail or something.
No, I have a bite and a tail, but to multi-attack, they have to be different.
Oh.
And then you've also got your hasted attack extra action.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
So-
got hasted after all?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
Awesome. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go in for another bite.
So you can do 2 bites and a claw.
There's
Vitamin
there's
is-
no claw attack, man. There's
Or,
no
sorry,
claw
tail.
attack
My
for
sorry.
little.
Well, you got like
Yeah, I'm
feet
sorry. The
claws.
T-Rex is the tail, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, but you can only attack with the tail on a
Shit.
different target. So like
Oh.
I can attack the druid
if there were
barbarian
two
next to me.
dragons- No.
but-
But
If there were two
GM,
dragons, we would be good.
apparently you have to make a. Apparently, it's when she hit with her bite attack.
Couldn't you like
You are
dash
auto
into
grappled
it?
and restrained.
Only if it's medium or under.
Oh, wait, where I'm looking at.
So
I'm looking at
that's
the
gonna be a
fast search one.
28 to hit.
That hits. And you guys all know
That's
that
going to be 33 damage.
all right.
The Battle of the Lizards.
Yeah, so he definitely this T-Rex is
Wow.
taking big chunks out here. Okay, so as soon
I
as
am big person.
as soon as she just really waylaying into this thing, he swings his tail around and strikes at the T-Rex and
Come at me, bro. We're related.
does a 20
They
to
got
hit.
AC 13.
Does 20 hit? It's not a nat, it's just a regular.
T-Rex's AC is 13.
Oh, okay. Then the T-Rex takes 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, you're good.
Okay,
Wait, what?
19 points of bludgeoning damage. And
Alright.
and for those that are
Out of
calculating,
your 136 hit points, you
He-
lost 19.
he has now expended
Oh.
3 legendary action points this
And
turn.
I'm straight up going to try and insult him on the way back as he hits me. I'm just
Valora?
gonna be like, "We're related, you bastard."
Alright, Valora, I believe you're up.
I tried to hit with my spiritual weapon and I failed.
Oh, okay.
I rolled that.
Okay.
But that was my bonus. But for my action, I'm going to try and roll. I rolled for guiding bolt and I did hit it.
Okay.
For 23 hits, right?
Wow. Yeah, 23 hits.
23 hits. Okay. So
Warning: I was giving coffee.
15. It's 15 radiant damage, and the next person to hit it gets advantage on their hit.
Okay. So the next person that goes gets advantage. Alright.
The next attack roll against it.
The next
sorry.
attack roll. Okay. That was Valora. Valerie.
I need to make a concentration save for haste, correct?
No, I don't think you need. You don't need to make a save unless
After
you're
you've been
hit. Yeah, so you should
I
be
thought it
okay.
was like for
Yeah, I'm
some
pretty
reason I thought
whatever
it was
your
like
hit.
every turn.
probably
whatever you
not.
hit.
Yeah.
No, it's just
No,
if you
it's
take
only when you
damage.
hit.
And then it's either DC 10 or half of the damage
Mm-hmm.
as a save, whichever is worse.
Oh wow, but if you get hit like with
Yeah.
90 damage.
You have
Then
to
you're
hit a save at
screwed.
45. Yeah,
Yeah. All right.
you lose that spell.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
get an. Well, no, because it's a save.
I can't cast another spell while I'm casting this, eh? No.
You can cast a
Get a cantrip.
non-concentration
Yeah, you can
spell,
cast another spell. It just can't be concentration.
Yeah.
which is why I didn't cast Hunter's Mark.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
you
would have made too much sense.
You
Give
can
me
you
just
can do a
second
spell
here.
if you cast another concentration spell, it will end the one you have. But as long as it's not concentration, you can do it. Go
The
for it, y'all.
Giant scorpion looks really bad health-wise. Just want to clarify.
Oh shit. Okay.
And and the dragon looks at you and is like, "I'll deal with you later."
Can I try to cast Shatter on that?
Shadow would work.
Dead ass.
Is Shadow ranged?
Yep.
Nice.
Okay, go for it.
Yep. 1 second here. I gotta find it in my spellbook because. Oh,
Shatter is
it's
a
up there.
15 area of effect where you can see, and it does
He
3d8, I think.
Yeah, he's so big.
Oh, I'm gonna.
You guys will be able to land any kind
Is
of
it too
area
late to
effect.
say that I cast it at a third level
No, you're
spell?
good. Go for it. You're good.
Okay. I do that then. Okay. Oh. My God, where am I? 3d8. Okay, 48. 3. 9.
It's also a
16.
Constitution saving throw for the dragon.
I'm just rolling my
Otherwise it
For
damage.
takes
half
half.
damage.
He needs to do a constitution.
24.
Yeah, for half.
And yes, I roll higher than 16.
Okay, I have to roll
Roll
higher than
Constitution.
16. Okay.
Yeah.
That's 17 plus 16. So yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
All right. What,
17
So you
plus
take half
6.
damage.
so how much damage is that
Yeah.
then?
That was 24, so 12.
All right.
helping.
Well, you know what? You tipped him over the halfway point. So
Bloodied.
yeah,
Yay!
yeah. So he definitely is a little bit upset about that.
He's a little redder than normal.
Now we're back. Make sure I don't miss anybody. That was now we're at Grimm's turn.
Yeah. I'm
And-
going to.
and then I get to try-
Since I didn't fall.
Just so y'all know, I failed all my recharges, but at some point I'm not gonna fail it. I'm just saying.
Somebody's
Did I
gonna get
miss
one.
No,
anything?
you will.
Okay, so first things first, I move around to the back behind him so that if he
Yeah.
does do some sort of fire attack, he's not getting everyone.
Right. Yeah, you're able to do
I
that.
will also
Smart.
pop one of my bonus actions to heal myself again, and I will heal myself for what level do I want to blow? Beacon of Hope is still up, right?
Yep. So max healing still.
That's what I wanted to make sure.
That's an
I
amazing
haven't been-
spell, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
On
why
my
people
level
take out the cleric
3.
quickly.
It limits what I can do because of the concentration, but
Yeah,
Exactly.
but you're doing the right thing. You know, you're
you
doing
can still
you're
attack
doing
with,
your
like-
thing.
With like a spiritual weapon
Okay,
too, right?
and now
Mm.
I'm going to go to reckless attack since it doesn't matter. He can hit me no matter what I do. And start with,
Oh, cut out.
does a 25 hit him?
Anything above
Anything over 21.
anything over 21, y'all are aware of that.
Okay. The next attack is only at... Oh no, 21. I'm bad at math. The other one did hit, and the third one does not. So the first two attacks will hit.
Okay.
So the first attack is a D8 damage plus stuff. So that's 10 damage from the first attack. You have to make a poison save, which you will, I'm sure.
I don't know. What's the save
Yeah,
on
that's
it?
a con. That's a con.
The save is 12.
Then he's 16. So he makes
Yeah,
it
so you'll
without
take
rolling.
half damage from it.
Okay.
And then.
So how much is that half damage?
Oh, I'm doing all the math. 1 second for you.
Okay.
So 13 physical.
Okay.
And then. And then you take half of this, which is from 20 to 10. So you take 10 poison damage.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
All right. And let's see. That was
Eddie.
Whose turn was that? Theterin?
It's Heidi's
that
turn.
was
Grim.
Grim's turn.
That was Grim.
Okay, now it's
Oh
his
wait,
turn.
there is some other thing. 1 second, hold on. Apparently, there's some stupid thing. Once this thing opens again, I hit you with the 2 attacks. So in theory, your guy is grappled unless you make an escape save of DC 12 on your turn. So you're grappled until your next turn.
Yeah.
Until your turn, basically.
Does that work on Gargantuan?
It does not have a size at all on it. It says target is grappled. DC save of 12.
Yeah, I'll give you this because, like I said, there was some things on this character that's a little bit different, and I was one of the things I was ruling on this. He's so incredibly big. There's just no way to. It's just no way to grapple. Like it's not restrained or anything.
Okay, just checking.
If you, I mean, but yeah, I do have. There is something. Well, just for the sake of time, what I deemed on this character is if he got grappled 4 times, then I would allow it to hinder him. But he's so huge, it makes no sense for anything
according
to
to
stop.
my ability, I've got him twice, 1 for each claw.
Yeah, let me see. Well, here. So what does he got to roll to make it?
Oh. On his turn, he escapes on a DC 12.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. So yeah. So if you grappled him twice, then say that you've grappled him twice. Okay. Okay.
If you want to count my bite attacks, he's been grappled at least 4 times.
Every time he gets bitten, he gets grappled.
Yeah.
Yeah. Technically, my bite is an auto grapple for thing my size or under.
Okay.
You guys are about the same size, I think.
No, what is it that you're doing that it's making it grappled?
It says if the target is
now
a
when you
or
grapple him,
creature, it is grappled until this grapple ends. The target is restrained.
Okay, hold
on.
But
the
help
bigger than you, so it
but
wouldn't
describe to me what this grapple is, though. Are you saying you're grappled onto him?
Well,
it's the
I'm
bite
literally
of the
just
T-Rex.
grabbing my bite because I have tiny arms and I have a big head.
It's the jaw grabbing onto him.
Okay, well let me say this just so you guys are aware, because I'll give you an option of this. If you're grappled onto him, then you're holding onto him, correct? So who is holding onto him? Like,
I'm not. Never mind.
I just need to know who is holding on to the dragon.
Why is he gonna take off or something?
I don't know. He's got big wings.
Probably.
It's a 100-foot ceiling. Y'all tell me.
I'll keep bitten into him. Why not?
Okay. All right.
He's gonna drop you from the ceiling. You're gonna take like 100.
Okay. So the T-Rex is grappled onto him. And what was that? Is that
I'm not grappling on him. No way.
Yeah, I'll give you the choice. Yeah. Okay. So you said the T-Rex but the T-Rex is doing 2 grapples or 1?
1 from the jaws.
Only 1 because jaws.
All right. So now it's his turn. Let's see if I can. Statistically, I have to get it back. Statistically, I've got to have it.
I mean, there's a thing between empirical versus theoretical probabilities.
Okay, so he's going right at the T-Rex. And you said the AC on the T-Rex is what?
13.
Okay, 13. So there's no way for him to miss. So he does. So here's the string of damage. He does 17 points of 17 points. Oh, I'm sorry. 21 points of piercing damage, 14 points of fire damage, 17 points of slashing damage, and 17 points of slashing damage. So 21, 14, 17, and 17. What's that? 36?
I'm pretty sure that adds up to dead.
No,
I don't know. Not really.
T-Rex has got a truckload of hit points.
Yeah.
T-Rexes are immune to dragon damage, so.
No, they're not.
Oh, okay.
I'm still a T-Rex.
Yes.
Don't worry, I'm still a T-Rex.
So what's that? 71 points of damage.
Yeah, you're still a T-Rex. You're not a very happy T-Rex.
I'm still a T-Rex.
Okay. All right. So 7.
He gets a +2 AC from the haste. Did you get that?
It wouldn't matter. The bonus is
Okay,
bigger than the
okay.
AC.
Just making sure.
Okay.
Panic.
Okay.
I tried.
So that is the end of the dragon's turn, and it's now Heidi. It's your turn.
I'm doing the conjure thing again, so it's another I think dexterity save. Yeah.
Okay. Which
Barrage?
Which apparently I can't
Yeah.
ever make. Jeez. Wow. Does a 9 save?
Nope.
Okay.
But he takes
I love it.
16 points of damage.
All right. I'm fixing to start using some of my legendary actions here. Okay. All right. Is there any more things you're doing on your turn?
You can keep those. That's fine. Don't use them.
Oh no, no legendary
I had a question.
resistance. Yeah.
Are
Go ahead.
these two icons near my icon at the bottom of the screen? Are they not here anymore?
That's a good question.
Because I know we had a few players leave. Because if so, I would like to move over. But I didn't want to move near them
Yeah,
if they were still here.
Who do we lose? Do we lose Riviana?
This person's still here, right?
Oh, is this?
We lost Camilla, we
Riviana. Yeah, she wasn't able to play in the beginning.
We lost
but-
Celine.
Yeah.
And Celine is not there.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. We're back to normal then. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, then I'm just gonna move right here.
All right. Oh yeah, that's good. That's perfect.
That's it.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so as soon as Hilda does her turn, the tail whips around and hits the T-Rex for
Who's Matthew S?
19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Announce yourself. Announce yourself, Matthew. Who are you?
We have a visitor.
Okay, and so next up is Thaldarin.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna just try to hit him again.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up to the top of the stairs. I'm gonna roll this, but then I miss again. God damn it! I'm gonna
That's
bonus
okay.
action hide. Well, actually, okay, yeah.
Are you a
I'm gonna
rogue?
bonus action. Yeah, I'm a rogue.
Okay, and Taki, you're up. Now, do you have to break grapple in order to attack? If you're grappling with your mouth, you have to
burn
break.
an attack action to break a grapple. One of your attack actions is breaking a grapple.
Okay.
Well, like, I could literally bite. I just can't bite L, so I can just do a bite. The first one's gonna be a 23 to hit.
It hits.
I have 15 crossbow bolts left.
And that's going to be
Hey, Mr. Rogue,
46
if you ever
damage.
actually get to hit, you get sneak attack because we're both in melee with him.
Yeah. Okay, what did you
Oh
get,
yeah, I
Sarah?
haven't been adding that this
46.
whole time.
Oh my god.
Hang on, guys, 1 second. Let Sarah say what'd
Alright.
you say, Sarah?
That's 46 damage for the first one.
46.
Woo! Yeah.
Nice.
And then a 22 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
And that is to be a 30,
How much?
39.
All right.
Nice.
And it is now. Let's see. So at the. All right. When Taki finishes, he.
And also,
Yeah.
also, with the last one, I'm going to let go. Like, I'm not going to keep grappled to him.
Yeah, that's fine.
And since I'm 10 feet away from him, would I provoke?
Yeah,
like,
he has a
opportunity
15.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a 15-foot reach. So yeah, you would.
Okay, well, I'm going to step back 5 feet because that's
Wait.
not getting out of his reach.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to do that. Okay. And is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I am
Okay.
hurting rather bad as
He's
a
gonna
T-Rex.
he's gonna burn his final legendary action to hit you for another 19 points of bludgeoning damage with his tail.
Okay. Okay, I'm tiny again.
No.
Do you have another polymorph?
Which square
I
do you
do.
which square do you want to be in?
As far the fuck away from him as possible.
Okay, yeah, because you can go all the way back to here then. Okay. All right. And that now takes us to Valora.
That changed all my plans. So
I know.
my
It's
spiritual
okay.
weapon my spiritual weapon didn't hit. I rolled that and it didn't hit. But for my action, was Taki hurt before you polymorphed?
Nope.
Like, do you still look bad?
Nope.
Oh,
I
okay.
took maybe 3 points of damage. That
Oh, sweet.
I'm good.
Okay. I'm going to go. Oh shit. Yeah, I have to move up a little bit, and I'm gonna heal Mr. Scorpion. And I believe it'll
Only a
get
little bit of
Taki as
healing is
well.
all I need.
Oh shit. Okay.
I have like 10. I need 11 points to heal me off right now.
Oh well, then screw it. I'm going to hit the dragon with another guiding
Yeah,
bolt.
y'all have really took a chunk out of it. You're not.
24.
Yeah, 24.
That's great. Okay, and then it's only level 1, so 9 radiant. That was a shitty roll.
All right. On top of that. Okay. And
Just go back around the corner, and that's it.
you know, if he would have gotten those things back, it probably would have the battle would have turned a different. He has not made one recharge. Not one time has he got a recharge. Okay, so that was Valor, right?
Yep.
Valerie, you're up.
Me even used their magic item?
No, because I'm an animal.
Well,
Right, same.
any of you that had a plus to your AC, it might have helped.
Yeah.
All right, Valerie.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to use chain lightning.
Okay. Kill
All right,
everybody.
I'm
Take all the gold for
Wait.
yourself.
You create a bolt of lightning that arcs towards the target of your choice that you can see within range.
Yep.
3 bolts and leap forward. 10d8 damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, dexterity. Okay, I'm really good at those. Oh, hey.
The sarcasm.
Okay, 27.
Can you don't?
No, it's a good roll.
Could you not do
Can you
that?
just not? Can you just not?
I think all of y'all are at full health with like tons of spells, and I'm like really dying here. So,
I don't worry about it then.
Spells.
okay. All right. So does he take half, or what does he take?
On a failed, yeah. Okay. 10d8. Okay, so.
All right. Oh, on a fail.
Okay, so
10
can
damage.
someone write these numbers down?
Okay.
How's the dragon looking? Yep.
Okay, so 6.
Very bad. Okay.
2.
All right.
3.
All right.
Another 3.
All
An 8.
right.
Another 8.
All right.
7.
Now you giving me the
Another
full
8.
numbers?
Oh my god.
Are you giving to me full numbers or half numbers?
Full numbers.
Am I supposed to take half damage?
Yes.
What? How many dice total were you supposed to roll?
Because 10d8.
So maybe we could just do 5 then.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm tired.
Were we at 5?
So, yeah, one more.
2,
One more,
3,
yeah, one more.
4.
Just to make it a little bit easier,
5.
just do 1. Yeah, just do 5.
Okay.
Statistically, that doesn't work in my favor, but that's okay. We're
7.
talking about we're talking about 1 point different. Okay, good deal. Yeah, you guys. All right. Any other movement on your turn, Valerie?
I'm gonna scooch back a little out of range.
He looks extremely not happy.
Yeah, and just as long as he's not looking at me.
You guys feel that he's about 75% not where he used to be. Okay. All right, Grim, you're up.
Okay, I pre-rolled everything for you, so make
Yay.
this fast.
Okay, thanks.
The first attack hits with a 23, and
Okay.
it does a total of 13 damage.
All right.
The second attack does a total. It's a crit. Or sorry, the second attack misses. The third attack is a critical, doing 17 damage, and then you need to save for half on the poison. So you auto save. So I calculated that for you already.
Okay.
So in total, with all the damage compiled for you, it's 55 damage.
All right. So after the
Everything together.
what
damage-wise.
was the poison damage?
The poison damage alone was 25 after you saved.
After I said okay, because I was actually adding it up as you were telling me.
Oh, okay, well I totaled it up for you. Total 55.
Okay, so yeah, he's extremely not happy. That was grim. So
And then
yeah.
I will burn my bonus action to heal myself some more.
Okay. Okay, so he takes a shot here. Forget it. Forget it. He's never gonna get it back.
No breath.
He's not. Yeah, I really don't think he's. I don't think he's
That's-
gonna live long enough
honestly,
to get it back. Okay,
That's saving us.
everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody make a wisdom saving throw.
You all have advantage.
We all have advantage.
Okay.
Everybody?
Everybody make
Everybody has advantage.
Everybody make a wisdom saving throw at advantage, and I'm gonna go down the list.
I got a 7.
Hang on. Let me do the list so I know Heidi, what did you get at your advantage?
I got a 7.
A 7. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I tell you what. All right. For the sake of time, anybody who got less than a 21 is frightened for 1 minute.
Jesus.
Okay.
10 rounds.
Okay, I
What
got
if, what if you got a crit but no pluses?
I'm 90 feet away from him. Does it count for me too?
Like what happens
Oh.
when that happens?
Yeah. It's still. It's got to be 21 to pass it. Did anybody pass
Well,
it?
like I have no.
I did.
I have no pluses,
Yeah.
but I also.
I'll
crit.
show you that at the end of the game. I'll show you guys where that is. It's in the rule. It specifically says it in the rules that crits don't apply to save. I mean, the exception would be a death save, but that's different. Did it?
Yeah,
You
I
have
got
to
a
see him?
24.
Okay, but all frightened does is I believe it puts your attacks at disadvantage. I think. Hang on, let me see.
Yeah.
Yep.
Put your
Then we
disadvantage.
can't-
but
we
you
can't
can't
get
approach
to
the
it.
dragon.
But if you have something on you that's giving you advantage, it just simply cancels that out.
Yeah, and you can't approach the person you're afraid of.
Okay, so did everybody know who made it and who didn't make it? Y'all know those numbers?
I think we all failed.
Everyone?
I didn't.
Yeah, I don't think he fell. Okay. Okay, so yeah, you can't
I
approach
would
it.
have passed if I was still the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
You guys get that's all it is. You just get, we said disadvantage on attacks, right?
And you can't approach him.
Yeah, you can't approach them. You get disadvantage attacks. However, I think you guys have something giving you advantage on attacks, which would mean it cancels out.
No, we don't have anything giving you advantage. The
Oh.
only person having that is me, and that's
Okay.
reckless attack.
Okay. All right. So that's the
Shh, just let us believe.
yeah. Okay. So this
I
is
can actually give someone advantage.
okay.
If
So
I ever remember to use my actual freaking.
so he is now
Great.
going to turn his attention back to the barbarian or the Grim, who's beside him there, and he reaches around, and I think
He's gonna try to hit me again.
yeah
Yeah.
now do you
He's gonna
do you
reach
lo-
right on you.
do you lose your range in it when are you raging? Is that
As long as I'm either I attacked or I got hit that turn, I do not lose my rage.
But I was wondering, did you
I
count for it
don't
when you got
think
knocked
he
prone?
can- I
Yeah,
don't
I
think
stood back up
he
immediately
can-
that round and attacked. So as long
Yeah,
as I can either attack or got hit,
I
I still keep rage.
I believe as soon as you get knocked prone, you lose it though. Hang on, let me see.
You do not.
He
Sure.
can't be frightened. Hey,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you can't
Frightened.
be frightened.
barbarian can't be frightened. He was in
Oh.
rage.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a the other type of barbarian, but I saved it, so I'm fine.
Okay. Let me see here. Where did let's see. Relentless rage. Is it something you have that says you can't when you get knocked down prone? see.
Prone does not change rage. Rage says in the description you only lose it if you do not attack or you do not take damage in that round.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'll look it up. That's fine. That's how it is for now, and that's probably the rule. I'll look it up later. Okay. I mean, you're probably right. I'm saying maybe you are right. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so
How much is it flailing me? Is the
Yes. Okay. So it's a little thing. 21 points, 14 points, 17 and 17.
Okay, the same deal as last time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That means I take again. I wrote this math down somewhere. One moment.
Yeah.
There it is. So that's okay.
You're right.
So-
I'm reading it here, and you're right. It does say. It says
Basically, if you're gonna
unconscious is
attack
what would
me,
happen.
Don't let me attack. Then you can totally do it.
Yeah, if you were unconscious, that's what knocks it out.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Unconscious and paralyzation, I think too.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. So that's so now it's Heidi's your turn.
I hit with a natural 20.
You do.
And I did 27 points of damage.
All right. Is that total?
And yeah, that's total.
Okay.
And
Heidi,
that was all I did.
How do you want to do this, Heidi?
Hey.
Yes.
What?
Oh my god, I want to shoot him like in his throat so that it goes up into like where I think his brain would be.
Yeah.
And as he's falling to the ground, I'm just gonna look at everybody and say, "I told you I've killed a dragon before."
Yeah, and he falls to the ground with you could tell that he's trying to say something that was going to be kind of like snarky, but just gargle comes out. He falls to the ground. You guys can see more gold than you ever knew possible behind you. And you guys, somebody added up how much a bag of holding can hold. Isn't it 500 pounds?
Yeah.
I think it's 500 pounds.
And then anybody know what gold is? Like how many pounds?
Gold is
I can figure that out
0.1
for you.
pound. One gold piece is 0.1 pound.
Really?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
0.1 pound.
So 10 gold pieces is 1 pound.
Okay, so it'd be 500. 500 times 10.
So 5,000 gold.
Yeah. So you guys, just in your bag alone, you're able to carry 5,000 gold. And then what do you think you guys could carry as your character? Like 100 pounds or something? I mean, y'all could like start throwing armor off if you
Well, he
want.
said 50 gold is 1 pound.
50 gold is 1 pound?
So
Yeah.
that's 50,000 gold we can carry?
Yeah, that sounds more like it.
Roughly.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
50,000. Yeah.
Okay.
I was fixing to say, that seemed pretty
Sweet.
low. Yeah, so everybody has 50. If you want to use it in your bag of holding, your bag of holding's full of 50,000 gold plus whatever. Is there anyone...
Is it just gold in here? Is there any items hanging around? Because that might be worth
Yeah.
more per pound.
Yeah, no items. It's just full of gold.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm just gonna give this gold to the people and hope for the best. As do you.
So if I investigate the gold,
Yeah, is there anyone that is not filling their bag of holding up with gold?
we all got a
definitely
bag
am.
of holding?
Yeah, everyone
Yeah.
has a bag of holding. I just need to know if anybody is not filling up their bag of holding with 50,000 gold.
Can we say that we
I will
took
definitely do that.
the other druid
Yeah, all
bag
the
of
all the
holding
other.
and fill that one up
Right,
too?
My
yeah.
only question is, would I know whether or not
The druid and the barbarian.
scales from a dragon are worth more per pound than gold?
Nice.
I mean, you can carry scales from a dragon if you want. It's the question. The thing that I would need to know from you guys though is any of you not taking 50,000 for your bag? Anyone
I'm
not
gonna
doing
I
that?
think we're all gonna
evenly
take it for our
between
bag.
I'm gonna
gold
get some scales
and
from the
dragon scales.
too, because
Okay.
that'd be nice.
Okay, so as you guys fill this up, you can see that by the time you fill your bags up, one of you that left it empty, or half only?
I was doing half the dragon, half gold.
Okay, so you guys can see that after you guys are done filling it up, of course, the agreement is that you guys were able to, whatever you can carry, you can have, and the remaining would of course be the town. You can see that the town is only going to be left with about 25,000 gold.
Oh, I'm giving all my gold to the town.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, so okay, so now so if you guys did that, then you come back into town. You're as you come in again, you guys are greeted with, are y'all anybody want to do anything here? You want any trophies or something from the dragon?
That's what I took all of his
gonna
bones
grab
and scales in his
scale.
head.
Yeah, there's plenty of
Oh,
dragon
I'll take
scale.
Some of the scales.
Yeah, you got
I
it.
was gonna
There's,
grab one of his horns on
Yep.
his head or on his along his
Ab-
back.
I'd like
you-
to take a horn as well.
you got it. There's several
I'm gonna-
horns.
I'm gonna grab some
Taking
claws on
dragon hearts. I'm taking. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all have. If you want it, you got it. So, you guys are arriving into town again. They're triumphed and
Somehow
excited
has
about you
5
guys.
hearts.
You can see the each of the little kids that kind of played you. They come. You guys can see Amanda's the little girl that was doing Amanda. She's looking for Amanda, but she doesn't see her. You guys can see. So she's looking for Amanda, but Amanda's not with you. And you guys are there. What do you guys want to do as sort of a last action? So we'll start with Heidi. So how do you end the adventure, Heidi? Oh, I lost
you're
you.
muted.
Lost you, Heidi.
Sorry. So I'm assuming that all the generals that were there the first time are still there.
Yeah,
All
everyone's
the
around.
highly decorated. I'm gonna go up to them, each one of them, and shake their hand and be like, "I'd be honored to come work with any one of you. Let me know. I'm in this town of such and such. Just whenever you need me."
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and you're able to get that. I think somebody has me. I think I'm coming through somebody's speaker here. Let me see who's. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, it's not too bad. It's just a little bit. Are y'all hearing that, or you don't hear it?
We don't hear
Yeah,
it.
I
it's
hear something, but it
time
doesn't sound
night.
like you.
A little muffled in the background.
Yeah, something muffled.
Okay, it's okay. It's not too bad. All right.
It might be coming from me.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll just be
I have
quiet.
a tiny.
Okay, so
music.
Heidi, what profession were you wanting to go off and do?
I'm technically a city guard,
Oh yeah,
so I already work for all these
You-
people. But if they ever want me by their side,
yeah. They yeah.
I'm offering.
The High Lord comes to you, and he has his the next highest under him, and he offers you a position, second in command to the highest commander, if you want it.
I definitely take that offer.
Yeah, and so they yeah. So again, they take you, and you go off and have that ceremony to join and everything, and there's so that now you can tell your dragon story that is pretty amazing. And then he comes up to if this is right, Thaldarin.
Yeah,
So how do you end the adventure here?
I'm looking for my little Thaldrin, and I'm gonna. I already crafted him like 3 dragon teeth on a leather strap, hang around his neck or whatever. He could say that Big Thaldrin got him some dragon teeth.
Yeah, and so as soon as he gets these, he's so excited, and he runs off and or not too far off, but he runs over and he says, "Mom, look!" And you can see this beautiful maiden that he gives these that he shows us to,
Guess who
Nice.
your new daddy
and she
is.
glances at you.
Whoa!
Guess who your new daddy is, honey?
Yeah. And so,
Thaldrin's gonna grab Bark and walk away.
Taki, how do you end this adventure?
So I'm gonna start with the one that was looking for Alexandria, or the other one, the druid.
The druid? Yeah, the one that was looking for the druid that didn't come back. Yeah.
I'm gonna crouch down. Don't. She fought well alongside us, but she had to urgently go back to her help.
And she looks at me and says, "So she's alive then?"
Yes, she's alive.
And you can see a great relief come over her face.
And I would like to point out I did not lie. She is alive.
And
She fight alongside us.
yeah, and Valora, how do you end your adventure?
I want to go to the Lord and ask him to use my share of what I carried to make a temple to Helm in this place.
Yeah, so he looks at you and he says, we can do this, but we don't have a local cleric of Helm. And he looks at you and says, "Would you?" Yeah. And he's like, "Oh, goody!" He's like, "Yay!" Yeah. So he actually looks at one of his the gentleman that was above Heidi, the one that's above Heidi. He looks at her and he says, "Go and fetch our carpenters." And so he takes you off to the city carpenters to tell them what you want. No expenses spared.
Yay.
And Valerie, how do you end this battle?
Valerie's kind of tired, so she's just gonna hug little Valerie and not kidnap her.
Yeah.
I don't know. I give her my bag of holding with the 50,000 gold. Hey,
Ooh.
let me know if you wanna be my apprentice or something. I'm piecing out.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Good night, guys.
She's super excited.
No.
Nice. And Grim, how do you end your?
I hire a crew to come take the body of the dragon out and ship it home.
Oh yeah, totally able to do that. Okay. And this
Hey, I'm also going to make a little theater for the kids to learn
Oh, yeah.
hard stuff.
Yeah. Absolutely.
With the extra 50,000 gold.
Like a school of rock?
Extra bag of 50,000 gold.
Are you making a school of rock?
School of Dragon Slaves.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
All right.
But yeah, I'm gonna build that with the extra 50,000 gold bag.
Awesome. And so we see is
that
the
way I
town.
have 50,000 in storage.
Absolutely. So you see the town is definitely better off than they came, and while your story may have not been true before, now you certainly have the rights to tell stories of slaying a dragon because you've slain the most powerful dragon there is.
I still
congratulations.
have to play a dragon.
Congratulations.
I never
shipped
let
it
go
home.
of the fact that my character really did kill a green dragon.